There it be, lass. Bryn Shander, capital and heart of 10 towns. Right. Yana, would you like to say anything?
Thanks.
Say what?
Thanks.
Okay, cool.
Did you say
All right.
thanks? Thinking.
Don't you be worrying, lass, and I won't take a single penny from you neither. You gave me more than enough, me and me brother, more than enough help back when we were passing near Luskin.
I greatly appreciated it.
It was us that appreciated it, lass, but let's just call it even. That said, if you ever come to your senses and choose to leave with us, you're more than welcome to accompany us, free of charge. Between all your growling and grumbling, you're pleasant enough company, and I wouldn't mind counting you among me friends. But me, I'm afraid I've no intention in staying in this oversized, blackened ice block of a sun-forsaken valley any longer than I must. Okay.
Oh, he's grabbing the dice. Sorry.
What's that?
I need my dice too. Sorry, we forgot our dice.
It's okay.
You forgot your dice. Oh, I'm not even around you guys, so I'm just gonna be over here by myself
You
eating food.
spilled ice or something?
Well, I wish you a safe journey back, and I really do appreciate the safe travels here.
Oh, you're a sweet lass. Let none say otherwise. But hark, here we come. All right. At least there's a wall, Yana thought to herself as they approached the 30-foot stone barrier surrounding the summit of the hill. In a break from the gray stones and mortar, there rested a large hinged wooden gate designed to swing inward. This constituted the southeastern gate of the frost-bitten little city, if city it could even be called. Though she was used to far grander bastions of civilization, at that moment, Yana was certain that the only way those 15-foot doors could be more beautiful to her eyes would be if they were open. The gates were shut tight against the darkness, and them. Flustered and in obvious irritation, Master Danry climbs down off the back of his woolly brown mule and marched up to the great wooden barriers between them and the coveted shelter and warmth. He pulled the great hammer that swung from his belt loop and rapped at the base of the door soundly. "Open up, you poor half-blind devils! Can't you see we be freezing on your front doorstep?" After a moment, there came a voice. "Who goes there?" It cried down from the city rampart. "The brothers Danry and Co," the dwarf shouted up. "Speaking is Meriadoc Danry. Let us in afore we all freeze to death." "Give us a moment." "Blasted, why's the damn gate shut to begin with? It be only 3 hours from noon, not that ye can tell it from this blasted eternal darkness." "For just that very reason, Master Danry. These days, first light won't be for another hour at least, and short-lived at that. City speakers got the gates closed 20 hours out of the day, save for extenuating circumstances like yourselves. Right, here we go, lads. Let's get that gate open. Don't argue, we need the supplies. It's been almost 3 months since our last caravan." The sound of his voice trails off as he disappears behind the wall. Before long, the 15-foot tall wooden gates doors swing slowly inward, revealing the snow-covered streets and houses of a small city. Bright lanterns hung, suspended over narrow streets, twisting gently in the wind, and adding solitary flecks of color and light to the otherwise drab buildings and surroundings. Stone and wood seemed to share prevalence in the most common building materials favored throughout the region. Yana supposed that was likely due to the notable rarity of trees within the dale. Even this very caravan was bringing with it a goodly amount of lumber from the other side of the spine of the world. The houses and buildings of Bryn Shander were obviously all in typical style of the Dale folk, all with steep, sharply pointed roofs to prevent the accumulation of snow. The streets were narrow, and the alleys even narrower, most of which so full to overflowing with snow that they would be completely impassable. Only the main streets could be kept clear enough to allow for movement through the large city. As the numerous carts and supply wagons were brought through, Yana watched as the ghost town-like streets went from the seemingly devoid of all life, to crowded beyond anything she could have expected for the
Can you say hi?
strange little half city. Snow-packed doors were suddenly being forced open to allow the residents to pour out to aid in the last leg of the caravan's trip and help unload the various life-saving supplies.
Yeah, I bet that was a couple of
Sorry, 1
deep.
second. Charles just hurt himself.
It's fine. If you guys need to, just tell me when to pause. I know this is a lot. There won't be as much dialogue in the future.
Just to let you know, man, this has been freaking fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good.
Very good acting.
I put a lot of work into it.
Very good acting. Very good acting.
Thank you.
Good, buddy.
You need to go to. Okay, I love
So sorry.
your
It's
foot's
fine.
okay. You're okay, baby.
Yeah, I saw you
that's
jumped
what-
on a
yeah,
D4. That's, you know.
Stomped on a D4.
Ooh,
Do what?
D4? Ouch.
Yeah, he just like jumped on a pile of D4.
Ooh.
Jeez. That'll do it. Basically, Caltrophs.
Yeah, no shiza.
Play button.
Are we good?
Yes, we're good.
Okay.
See if I can fix that.
Seeing that, the caravan strip have unloaded the various life-saving supplies. Seeing that, the caravan master Danry was clearly busy with his own arrangements and already deep into conversation with a man that she took to be of some import. What would you like to do, Yana? Now that you're in the city.
There we go. Okay, I was trying to mess with her, trying to get our camera back. So, now that I'm in the city, do I see anything in particular? Like,
Right now, it looks like everyone's busy. Like there's so much bustle going on. The caravan's unloading.
I'll take it. Come back.
It's fine. No. I can wait. It's fine. I honestly don't have much material, Carol.
Yeah.
oh my gosh. All right. Anyway, so what you said? Everybody's really busy right now.
Looks like everyone's running around. As far as you can tell, like you see that Master Dannery he's talking with someone who's fairly important. He looks like he's pretty busy, and you almost don't even want to bother him.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna kind of wait my turn a little bit for him till I can get a pause in this conversation to kind of think on my last time before I bid him goodwill.
Okay.
Is he good?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just going to kind of wait until you can kind of get some extra info from him?
No,
Which
I'm
was-
just gonna make sure that that we're all good and give him the last farewells kind of thing.
Oh, sure. Okay. As you turn around to kind of wait to the side, Master Danry misreads what you're doing, and he thinks that you're getting ready to wander off into the city, and he flags you down. Yana was just okay. And Master Danry ceases his conversation with a large, broad-shouldered man to call out to her. As she approached, she saw that the great man wore a rather official-looking winter coat that stuck out in a crowd of people wearing similar winter wear. He was black, with skin much darker than her own, and she guessed that he was likely shaved bald under that conservative, spiffy-looking fur cap, though she couldn't imagine why. Let me see if I can get a picture of him. Beep. There we go. It's on your screen right now. As soon as I can figure out my... All right.
He's a purple lightsaber.
Probably needs one,
He
yeah.
doesn't have a purple lightsaber. He's got a
Okay,
purple sword.
Okay, where was I? I've completely lost my place. Okay.
Light sword. Purple sun sword.
He was black.
Bro.
With skin much darker than her own, and she guessed that he was likely shaved bald under the... Okay, I've already said that. Although she couldn't figure out why she figured he was bald. On his back was lashed a mighty great sword, and it's purple, I guess. Well,
At least has a purple sheath.
yes, it has a purple sheath, yes. Maybe even a little bit of glow, I don't know. Though she knew well not to trust on looks alone, she couldn't help but feel that he was he had a kind and trustworthy face. Just a moment, Yana. I'd like to introduce you to someone, says Master Danry. Yana, this is Sheriff Markham Southwell. Sheriff, this is Yana. Considering what I've seen, and been told of her profession, I imagine that the two of ye will likely be dealing with each other in one form or another sooner or later. Now, don't scowl at me too hard, Yana. If you'll both excuse my overfamiliarity, I've enough respect for both of you to wish to see that seemingly inevitable eventuality be a positive one. Turning to the sheriff again, he continued, Sheriff, Yana here helped me brother and I not too long ago with a bit of trouble as we ran into down near Luskan. An all too common story in dealings with my native Luskan in these sad days, I am afraid. Empathized the tall, kind-faced sheriff. Agreed. Still, I'd like to see her set up well here should she choose to stay. I imagine her skills will inevitably become invaluable to the peoples of Tin Town, as I have found them to be in my journeys here. How do you do, Yana? The big man reaches out to grab your and offers a hand.
I give him a nice firm handshake, and I'm gonna give him a nice greeting. As like, I really appreciate it. A good start.
You what? What? Logan, stop sidetracking her.
He did this.
What?
He's a halfling.
He's
a halfling.
It's a halfling. Very firm handshake. Could you use all 10 fingers?
And let's see. I'm basically gonna say like a strong greeting, nice having a I don't know. I know what I'm trying to say, and I can't think of it.
I understand. Just do your best. All this is happening, by the way.
Yeah.
No. No. I'm basically saying that having a good start to a new place can give you a really good foundation for, starting up a new life. It's basically thanking him for taking care of me on my, for starting off, I guess.
Wise words, Yana. I too was once new here. As I said, I came from my native city of Luskan some 10 years back, and I've found some degree of good heart and acceptance in these frozen lands. I'm afraid, however, that I cannot give you favored treatment over any of my other charges within the city without first-hand experience in these valued skills. However, I can see that you need not fumble through Bryn Shander in complete ignorance of its ways and secrets. Miss Yona, up near North Gate, there is a tavern by the name of the Northlook. It also serves as an inn, and its proprietor, one Mr. Scramsax, understands well the cycles of an adventurer's life. Should he have a room for you, he will likely offer you a place to stay, on credit, until you are able to make a decent payday. Be wary, though. Not only is this inn possibly the most dangerous place to stay in the city, but by its very nature, drawing adventurers as it does, but the old ex-mercenary has his own doubled edge about him, and he will likely hit you with a rather inflated bill, inundated with interest fees once you've had your big break. Still, he is a good man by my reckoning, and the Northlook is likely the best place for you to go to hear rumor and find work within the scope of your skills. With that, the sheriff flagged down one of the numerous city guardsmen who were helping with the unloading of the wagon. Watchman Taru! How do you respond, Frank? You're currently helping at, like, you're with the city guard and all the people in the streets, helping them unload the caravan.
I will come over immediately.
All right. An oddly shaped guardsman in the official and very professionally tailored heavy winter coat of the watchman of Bryn Shander perked his head up from his task upon hearing the call of his chief. Unlike most, the quality of the garb of the city watch seemed not to conceal the features of its officers nearly as much as most others, and the uniqueness of this watchman was made apparent immediately as he worked to extricate himself from the crowd at his commander's summons. He was clearly an owlin, a tall humanoid with the head of a horned owl and great brown wings on his back. Though his features are still mildly obscured by the thick city winter gear that was tailored to his form, you can still see, Yana could still see the brown feathers that exposed his face, along with the great chocolate-colored wings projecting from his thick coat and folded at his back. He is nearly of a height with the sheriff, though not nearly as broad. He stands firmly over 6 feet tall and towering over Yana as he came to stand before his chief. Now, do you react to this side of each other at all? Remember, Yana is currently hidden behind layers of thick winter coat, and you can tell that she's a halfling.
You're like who you are.
Oh, my face is there. But
okay.
I'm not trying to mask who I am.
Yes, definitely recognize her. I give her a look of recognition, but still am being attentive to my captain.
Excellent.
Captain
Carol, do you say anything, react in any way?
What's your name?
Yeah, or Taru.
You have to say Yana.
Yeah.
My name's Yana. It's nice to see you again, Taru.
Nice to see you again, Yara. Yada.
Yara.
I can see you are both vaguely familiar with each other, though your names are quite garbled in each other's memories. I too have experienced this. Watchman Taru. The sheriff Southwell bellowed in a reprimanding but not overly gruff voice, snapping the owl's. Well, you were already paying attention, so scrap that. Once again, you are on. What's that?
Big eyes.
Yes, big old eyes, big old horned owl eyes. Once again, you are on duty far beyond the end of your night watch. Yours ended over 2 hours ago. Return to the garrison and give those great eyes of yours some well-earned sleep. On that note, please see that Miss Yana here finds her way safely to the Northlook. I know it is a little out of your way, but it would be doing me a grand favor.
Yes, Captain.
Like the feeling of the whole thing, it almost has kind of like that, like that same time period as like Helsing and Jackal and Hyde, like that kind of like
Gaslight, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
Goggles, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's like that's what I'm kind of getting here. It's like for some reason I'm getting less of the D&D world and more of this like, shall I escort you to the tavern? Look, yes, you may, good sir. I don't know. It's kind of cool.
Can't guarantee you that's going to stick around, but by all means, imagine that if you'd like.
I like it. I just was like, this is kind of interesting.
I've always wanted to do a campaign in that sort of setting, but I'm not sure that this is the one. But I've always wanted to do that. I kind of like that period.
Well, I mean, maybe it's also because of like the picture of the town too. It just had like slightly modern, but not modern. You know.
I know what you mean. Yeah, it's kind of got that impression. Okay, so you're both heading to the Northlook.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let me pull up a picture of the city, and then you can know where you're headed. All right. Bam. Map.
Oh, wow.
Big old map. So you are currently. Do you see my pointer?
We will in a second.
We have to click the screening.
Hold on.
Where
We see a map.
Yes. We do
I see it clear down there. Yep.
Yep, you are at the southwest gate, and you are going to have to get up here to the Northlook.
Well, they
So-
could have dropped me off a little bit closer.
What's that?
They could have dropped me off a little closer then.
No, they couldn't. The road's right here. I don't see any roads. There's a road this way, though.
Straight through.
Straight through. That's where they were headed. They don't like you that much, Yana.
Damn.
There's usually like some like little.
Get your little legs walking. Let's go.
Oh,
It's not that big of a town. Look at this. 1,000 feet. What is that? Bam, bam. Like 3,000 feet. You're fine. It's all shoveled. It's cool.
I've got little legs.
Do you not know her in the snowstorm? A little, like 2 inches, is like a freaking up to her hips.
Right.
It's more than my hips.
I'll have to get you a riding dog.
Oh yeah, you don't have a mule anymore, Carol. That clearly belongs to the caravan. So no more mule either.
All right, so just don't drop me in a little snowdrift. You might have to leave me again.
Okay. So
Okay.
You guys have anything you want to say to each other as you walk, or should I just get describing?
You doing well? How you been?
I'm doing well. What brings you up to the north?
A little bit of trouble, but I'm making my way. Doing pretty good so far.
You investigated the wrong person.
Wrong person, wrong place, wrong time.
You
The triple threat.
Yeah. So yeah, I had to kind of leave town for a little bit. Hopefully, after a while, everything will kind of die down. I can make my way back, but for now, I'm here. And hey, you are too.
A friend. Yay. Okay, any more? Looks like... What's up? Go.
Yeah, well, it can go.
Oh, no, you could... Were you getting ready to say something?
No, not really.
Okay, cool. Okay, right now you are... Can you see my pointer? Yes, you can. Awesome. Okay, I see it now. All right, you are passing through the center of town. On your left, you see... I believe that's it. Yeah, I believe so. This is the... This is the garrison where Taru's been staying, and where most of the Skitty Guard is based. I know it's not marked on the map. Sorry about that. I don't think it's officially supposed to be that, but it is here.
You're good.
So it's basically here. Of course, there's a garrison. There's a little bit, outposts right here on the gates and stuff like that. But this is the where'd it go? This is the primary building where you sleep, because you are currently. I'm assuming you aren't really like a full-fledged, like, I don't know. You don't have a home, basically. So seeing as how you don't have a home within the city, you are currently living kind of off the city's, like, shelter because of your job.
Yep.
I'm talking to Taru, of course. And, of course, you see City Hall right here. It's not really important right now, but you see that on your right, and this is the square. So now you're heading this way. Anything more you'd like to say to each other as you're heading this direction? Would you like to introduce her to the sound or something like that, or
Thanks.
what's that?
I told him I liked what he's done to his beak.
To his what?
His beak.
Oh, his beak. Ah, very nice.
But I like.
Very disturbing image. My giant eyes crossed, trying to look at my own beak.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys tell me when you finally reach the North Look. I'm just gonna kick back and relax until you're done.
Yep. Well, we can reach it now.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Carry on friendly conversations about people we knew. And...
Oh yes, there we go.
Howdy of people, we know each other, we know each other's jobs. We try not to, piss each other off, but we don't really talk too much. Probably a good portion of it's probably in silence.
Yeah, you guys are probably mainly your acquaintances, but not like close friends necessarily.
Oh yeah, no,
Yep.
Definitely not close friends.
Yeah, you just awesome. Okay. I don't have anything. What?
Logan, that I'm not like a thief. I'm more of a rogue, or I'm more of a Sherlock Holmes.
So like a detective and a private investigator.
I'm not like a bad thief that steals stuff. Even though I'm a rogue, I'm not playing her as most people would.
Oh, I got
She's
you.
more of a Sherlock Holmesy kind of a thing.
Okay.
All
But I'm
right.
very sneaky and stuff.
Now,
I'm still not
all the quality that has been with us so far is now about to go out the door because I have nothing written. So it's all going to be improv. Yay, Ryan,
Woo!
improv. Two words that should absolutely go together. So anyway, you arrive at the North Look, and it's basically looks like a fairly nice, and it's actually a pretty elaborate tavern. You're honestly pretty impressed. I mean, by tavern standards, and this is kind of a unique one because it's not only just a tavern, it's also an inn. There are rooms and stuff like that. It almost feels like, I won't say like a guild hall, maybe imagine like a very small, low-key guild hall, but it's clearly a gathering of adventurers where people of adventure and who are fairly competent and know their stuff would likely gather and could fairly reliably find mission boards and posted stuff, whilst also finding drink, entertainment, and a room to stay until their next big, awesome Bravo Zulu mission. So okay, so you guys go inside.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. As you come in, it's not super crowded, but you can tell that most of the people, they're probably kind of out in town, and like since that caravan is a big deal, a lot of people have kind of gravitated towards the south end of the town to help unload the caravans and help, and the mercenaries are always looking to make some easy money from the town, so a good portion of them have gone down there to help with that, so it's not super packed. But as you come in, you don't see any sign of the Saxgrim, the owner. But among the few that you people you do see, you see the very easily eye-catching sight of. I'm talking to Taru, by the way. You see the sight of Banner and his gigantic dog. His gigantic black wolf. So in the corner, you see him. Do you smoke at all, Logan?
Yeah, I'll smoke.
What's that? You're
Yeah.
you're mute.
No, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, I said yeah, I'll smoke.
Okay, a pipe or something?
Yeah, pipe.
Then it's pure Aragon, baby, off in the corner
Baby,
with
yeah.
with a giant black wolf with a cool crucifix, like white crucifix on its forehead, like just sitting there is his iconic huge wolf. And I don't have you written down. Do you? Could you describe Banner for me, Logan?
Banner's like he's a warrior, a Templar, like a Templar warrior, but you can tell he's been out of the fight for a while. He just kind of just went off his own way because what has happened, he's kind of looked rugged. He's looked mountainy, like a mountainish man. He's been out in the mountains, been out in the wilderness, so he's got that, rough mountainy look. Got the beard growed out. He's got a lot of hunting stuff on him. He's got a wolf's head on his top of his helmet that he's got right beside him. So,
Is your wolf with that?
Huh?
Is your wolf okay? They have a wolf on you?
Oh yeah, that's the marking of he thinks I'm the next alpha.
Oh.
Yeah, he kind of parented his. Go on, I'll let you describe it.
Yeah, what happened was I was out basically living on my own because I was left for dead in a battle. That's why I kind of got out of it. That
You can do all the history stuff a little bit later.
Okay.
Just right now, just a description of your character.
Tall.
We'll do that whenever you introduce each other.
Tall guy, rough-looking mountain man. Kind of broad shoulder.
Awesome.
Hard to you kind of get the feel that I don't really want to approach this guy, but you're kind of like who knows.
Taro and you know each other. You're not necessarily friends, but did you guys happen to see the Facebook thing that I posted? You did? Okay, did you read all that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you and Taru are know each other well enough to be like, okay, if I'm gonna sit anywhere in this room, might as well sit, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You're all basically kind of looking for, are you looking for work or and I'm talking to the whole group. I mean, clear. What's the motivations?
Right now, so I'll walk Yana over and join you at your table.
Okay.
I'll go, oh, come this way. And I'll walk over and I'll introduce Yana and Banner. And I'll just casually say, hello, Banner.
Hello, Tarwin. Did you finally defrost from that winter search we had?
Yes.
And the girl, how is she?
This is Yana. I know her from a previous city that I worked in. She's good company.
Oh. Yana. I am Banner. This here is Crucifix.
The wolf leans over and starts sniffing Yana really thoroughly.
Be
How
nice.
tall is this wolf?
What's that?
How tall is this wolf? I want to know if I'm taller than it.
It's 4 foot 1 inches tall at the at the shoulders. It's a huge black wolf.
I kind of get a little. I kind of might take a little step back.
He can smell that you're kind of nervous, so he kind of he can still seems very interested in you, but he kind of respects the distance. Kind of clearly wants to get closer, but can tell that you're not comfortable yet. But he keeps looking at you. He thinks you're a kid.
Crucifix, it's not time to play. Let her be.
He just kind of leans his head against the tabletop again kind of doing that doggy look around thing.
Well, it was nice meeting you. I definitely need to see about finding a room in this establishment though before everything gets filled up.
Okay. Do you guys want to talk about your histories? Like introduce yourselves at all, or like I'm sorry, I know you guys kind of have already. Like, is there any more you'd like to say, or would you like that to just kind of slowly come out as the adventure goes on?
Probably slowly come out.
Okay. Okay.
About stuff later. Yeah.
All right.
Room, and then we'll talk about.
I don't need to tell this complete stranger everything about me. So.
Wow.
Yeah. No. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Now I face if in case I need some extra info during my days.
After you get a room, come back and we can talk about some work.
Sounds good. I need something warm right now to, warm me up. Is there like a fire? Are we anywhere near a fireplace?
Yeah, it's pretty warm. It's very clearly pretty warm in there right now.
Really, really cold. So, all right, I'm gonna go to the barkeep real quick and ask for a room.
Okay. Saxstrom comes out and he saw after you guys kind of sat down and got to talking, he'd kind of come out, and he's kind of a somewhat heavy-set, balding man, not too tall, probably about 5'6", about my height, and he seems kind of shifty, but like, of course, Southwell said he was a decent guy by his estimation. So, but I mean, you don't even know Southwell very well, other than Taru. So, but yeah, and he says he tells you that there actually isn't a whole lot of rooms left. There is a partial one that still has room in it, but that would be entirely up to Banner to be willing to share the room, because that's basically all that's left in this establishment.
All right, well, I'll take what I can get. How much is it? Or for the bed, I mean.
What's that?
How much is it for the bed?
I honestly don't know. Regardless, just then, some dwarves appear as soon as I find my notes. All right. Suddenly, 3 stocky figures, bundled in cold weather garb, stumble in through the entrance. They have a sort of almost panic-stricken movement. It seems like something's gone. Something rather has happened, and they're clearly distressed. They're dwarves though, so it's like they're fairly stoic, but like you can tell, even by dwarf standards, they seem pretty distressed. They have snowshoes slung over their backs and ice picks fastened to their belts. 2 of them have thick beards. The third holds up a gloved hand and says, through a thick wool scarf in a raspy voice, "Could somebody give us some help? We've been attacked in the tundra to the north of here, and we've lost all of this shipment of iron." You can see, yeah, that they're dwarves, and you guys are pretty much the only ones like really there's a few others that kind of look up, but they clearly kind of just go back to their mugs. Not anyone who is looking for work has already gone up to the southwest gate.
All right, I'll stand up, or I'll look at Banner actually, and sounds like work's come our way.
I guess that's one of those surprise work jobs, I guess. Crucifix. Let's get up. Let's get going.
He hops down off the table and follows with you. Well met. Could I possibly impose on your friends? I'm Haruna, and these here are my friends, Koroks and Storn. We need help, and you look capable. Okay. Sorry.
Did you...
Taru, you can tell that these 3 dwarves work in the mines located in the valley at the base of Kelvin's Cairn, the mountain to the north of Bryn Shander, and pretty much the only mountain in the area, other than the Spine of the World, of course, to the south.
I was like, how do I know this stuff? I just got to town. True. That's why.
Yeah, but you need work.
Freaking noob.
I guess you're just gonna stay up there talking with Scrax or whatever. This Taru, you know that this mine is owned by Clan Battlehammer, and this provides most of the iron for the smithies in 10 towns. Okay. Only their eyes are visible. Treat them. Okay, yada yada yada. Okay. Haruna speaks for the group. Okay, Haruna, you can tell now that she's pulling off her hood and stuff like that. You can see she's lost her right ear and 2 fingers to frostbite. The other one, whom she had referred to as Crux, stares in silence and doesn't seem to be paying attention to much of anything, just kind of not talking and staring silently. But as he's taking his things off, you can see that he's lost body parts as well to frostbite. Storn, the other one, keeps looking over his shoulder fearfully, most strangely up at the sky for some strange reason. Okay. Okay, now, sorry. Haruna then continues. We're survivors of a group of dwarves tasked with delivering a sled of iron ingots to Bryn Shander. A Yeti surprised us and killed a member of our group. The rest of us fled as the Yeti tore Obok limb from limb. Now we need someone to go back and get the sled for us. As payment, we offer each of you a gemstone worth 50 gold pieces. You might want to get a few more people involved, because this may be something. It's a Yeti. As payment, we offer each of you a gemstone worth 50 pieces. The friendship of the dwarves of Icewind Dale can also be a boon in these harsh times. You'll need snowshoes to make the trip in good time.
Would my character know off the bat? I'm guessing he would, but I want to ask you, would he know off the bat what a Yeti is and its weaknesses and strengths?
I would say that you know what Yeti is. As far as its weaknesses and strengths, probably only the most prominent ones. Right now, I'm not going to worry about it. Actually, I might look that up. But
well, I know as a person, like, their weakness is fire, and that was known in the 10 Towns area, I know.
And I'd say so then.
Okay.
I just don't know what is 100% considered a well-known fact about them, but I wouldn't say that you know everything about them. But you are definitely familiar with Yeti. They're pretty much a famous monster. And you also know that they tend to only attack during blizzards.
Oh, Ryan, I was going to tell you, I also decided to, instead of doing a double proficiency in acrobats, I decided to just take a proficiency in history instead.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
So,
sure.
I think use that more than having a, plus 12 in acrobats.
You might be cursing the first time you slip on the ice, though.
Zing!
Zing! All right.
Watch out that first step. It's a doozy.
Why'd you say, Carol? I missed all that. You cut out for some reason.
If I have to, I can probably talk to the DM to let me change some things around. But for now...
No.
Evil. A little bit more well-rounded, so...
Say what?
I figured I could be a little bit more well-rounded.
Okay.
It'd probably be a little bit more handy, is what I kind of figured out it would be.
Have you heard any of this, Yana, as they came in?
I've been listening.
You've been kind of listening with half an ear. Sam Chris has basically just been telling you that, like, about the rooms and how much they cost, and, like, it's pretty hefty, but he also told you he understands, and you can pay him back later. If you need to.
I kind of figured that we were, like, I was talking, like, as he was talking, I'm also hearing the conversation, because I'm good at doing that.
Okay. Awesome.
Don't look like I'm probably paying attention, but I actually am.
Okay. Yeah, you're very perceptive, and investigator and stuff.
I'm not very perceptive. But
well, yeah, I know what you mean, though.
My perception's actually -1.
That's not great. That's not great.
No, wait. Well, perception. Oh, what?
Okay.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Why is my insight and my perception down? Okay, I did something wrong with my character.
Did you put an 8 on your wisdom? That's the only way you would have. Oh.
Yeah, insight. I'm supposed to have insight, and I didn't give myself insight. I didn't give myself proficiency in insight.
Alright, okay, we'll have to talking to the dwarves. to Harena. All right, a Yeti. That's gonna be a big one. We will talk it over and see how we can move forward. Do you know whereabouts approximately it attacked you?
Directly north from Rinshander.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna try to get like precise location off for like markers that we would recognize.
You make the preparations that you need, and then come back here whenever you're ready. I'll point you in the right direction. I'd come with you myself. I'd come with you myself, but we got tore up something fierce out there.
All right. Banner, do you want to go back to the table to discuss a little bit?
Yeah, we need to have a game plan.
Yes. All right. So I'll go back to the table with you, and I'll tell you a Yeti is a pretty tough fight. It is weak to fire.
Can I have kind of sat down next to him, like right before, as I see them walking back, so I can get in the conversation? Can I get in the conversation?
Yes.
Okay. So, like, as I see them walking back, I'm gonna be like, okay, I think the bartender, yada yada, I probably got the key to the room, or whatever. And as I'm making my way back, I tell Banner that so apparently we're gonna be roommates.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, don't mind Crucifix snoring once in a while.
Oh God, I didn't think about the dog. All right.
A Yeti. Oh.
That is pretty rough. I've heard of these monsters.
They are quite fearsome. We're going to need some additional help to take out Yeti, even if we supply ourselves and particularly get ready for it.
Can only one Yeti be that tough?
Yes. They are... what was the mythology? If my character knows this, you can tell me I would or would not know this, but I believe the mythology is that they are a form of giant kin.
Oh.
No, it's fine.
Herena's still in the room, and she's kind of like she's still there, like she's kind of helping, like getting medical attention for her friends and stuff like that, and flagging them down. But at the same time, like she's definitely listening to your preparations, and she comes over again. I do not expect you to kill the Yeti. I don't want to get you and your friends killed. I just need you to try and get the iron ingots back for us.
Okay.
So
don't endanger your lives any more than you have to.
How fast is this Yeti?
Pretty damn fast.
I wonder if Crucifix can run him.
I don't like the and my insight.
Slower than a dog, faster than a human.
Who is that?
Yep.
That means the best I could get off that is possible.
All right.
So we just gotta come up with some type of distraction for this Yeti. If we see it.
All right. I know a lot more about Yetis, but I should roll something probably to see if I can actually say those things.
Yeah, go ahead and roll knowledge. What would that be? Nature? I'm going to say nature, unless you've got a better. I'd say nature. It's tundra stuff. Yeah, roll nature.
If I get rid of I might then get rid of history, and so get an insight perception.
Okay.
I'm changing my skills around. I didn't realize that my insight and my perception were both a -1.
Say what?
My insight and my perception were both a -1.
Okay.
And so I'm going to change. I'm not going to do history. I'm going to change it to one of those instead.
Well, you can work, like if you can do it quickly, that's fine. But I'm going to let you guys fiddle around.
I'm literally doing it right now as we're talking.
Oh, okay, okay. Go ahead and roll. I'm sorry. What'd you say, Frank?
My guy got a 10 for nature, so.
10 for nature. What?
That's what I got for my roll. So probably don't know anything more.
You rolled a 10 for nature.
Yes.
I'll let you roll it with advantage since you've been in the area for so long.
Okay, I was gonna say otherwise I'm just gonna go talk to one of the other guards.
Did you do perception?
Sure, there's like a expert.
I'm gonna do perception. Insight.
Not one for the other one, but luckily with advantage it stays the 10.
Right. Okay, hey, Banner, do you want to roll for knowledge nature to see if you know much about Yetis?
What dice do I throw?
D20.
D20. Okay.
And you add your nature check on your sheet.
My nature check is 0.
Okay.
All right, here we go. 16.
Awesome. Okay, you haven't been there nearly as long, so you don't get an advantage on that one, but it doesn't seem to matter.
I only know about mountain yetis.
Yeah.
I fight those every day.
Okay.
They're dumb.
Yeah, you know that they fear
They're dumb.
fire, so if they'll take if it takes disadvantage. Okay, if a Yeti takes fire damage, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the end of its next turn. So it fears fire, has really good sense of smell, and snow camouflage. And I'd say for a roll like that, that's about all you get. So it's very well blends into the snow, and very heightened senses.
Damn.
And it's like they're tough to kill. It is a beast to kill.
Well, we got our work cut out, don't we?
You can tell that it's. You very much doubt that your group has what it takes to take one down right now.
So avoid.
At level 1, definitely. It'd be like on an owl bear. About the same level.
Yeah, it's. You both know it's not something you want to fight.
I say we go talk to some experts, see if we can gather either more information or see if there's any particular tools that'd be extra useful.
Okay.
Are you in agreement, Banner?
No, I agree with that. I mean,
Okay, really quickly, do you think I should take a -9 or a -1 in strength or -1? Wisdom
Strength. Strength doesn't benefit you in anything but athletics checks.
I hate.
I know, but it's one in strength and wisdom. Never skip your wisdom.
Well, I got a +1 in wisdom, so okay, this will work. All right, I'm changing. All right, sorry. Okay, continue.
All right. So if I can, I'm going to think of the best guard that would most likely know about this. Particularly guards who do like outside the wall sort of stuff.
Okay. That stuff's definitely gone down in recent years. Yetis usually stay away from the roads themselves unless they're really hungry. And right now, because of the current state of things, pretty much all that they can do, all that the towns can do, is just barely keep the roads clear enough to be easier than trying to march through open tundra to get between themselves. In fact, they're fairly solitary. Still, Yetis have been in the area for quite a while, and there used to be fairly regular, patrols and stuff like that. So, your best bet would probably be either A, at the front gate where a good number of your colleagues were, not the front, the southwest gate, where a good number of your colleagues were, or back at the barracks. You guys also know, like, all of you have winter clothing, but none of you have any snowshoes.
We need to go get some snowshoes. Right on there. Get snowshoes.
You
When-
pass.
This adventure.
What's that?
When do they want us to do this adventure?
They just need someone to go back and get the iron ingots, preferably as soon as possible. But that's all they really said. They just need somebody to go back because they couldn't do it themselves, so they were all torn up. She understood that you need to get prepared, though, considering what you were dealing with, but preferably sooner rather than later. I will tell you that in the time it took you to get all the way across town and talk with Banner and stuff like that, it's taken about an hour, so you've still got about 2 hours before noon. And just now you can see out the window what qualifies for daylight has just now started settling in over Icewind Dale. And even now, it's pretty much just dim lighting. and you still can't see the sun. It's just barely lighting. So this is what qualifies for morning.
All right.
As you were heading towards Northlook, though, you passed Black Iron Blades, and that shop will sell pretty much anything that you're needing.
Okay. So,
And of course, the barracks isn't far from there.
how about this? Do you two want to meet me at Black Iron Blades, and I can get across town probably quicker on my own? Especially if I can find somewhere to lie my wings off from.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that, and we can get you a pair of snowshoes. I'll take care of it. You pay me back.
All right.
Awesome.
I'll flap my way to the largest guard post to ask them.
Okay. Okay. Do you have a certain character? I'll let you kind of name a character. I'd say that there's at least one or two that are probably more knowledgeable about Yeti than you are.
All right.
Do you have any history with any of them, or a friend?
My guy just tries to convert people on a regular basis, so no one gets too friendly.
Okay. No one what?
Huh?
No one what?
Gets too friendly.
Gotcha.
I'm all like, have you heard of who?
Awesome. Okay, so there's a fairly old guardsman that you know has lived in like in the Icewind Dale, Ten Towns region his entire life, and you approach him. Fairly old soldier, clearly doesn't really go out on patrol much, but he's just kind of respected so much he sticks around. And actually, he's like not really even a soldier. He's like an old retired soldier that's kind of like sitting out on a table and in front, enjoying what qualifies as summer weather right now, in front of the barracks.
All right. Hello, McGregor.
Hey, Taru. How goes it? You hear there's a caravan that just came into town? Thanks
Yeah.
Saints be praised.
Oh, we got a little better, honey.
Oh, 10%. Okay. I'm gonna scooch over this way then.
Flip on. They're full of inconvenience.
Gotta love technology.
Yeah, no, it was low power. Okay, close. Yeah. 2 D&D nights in a row. Our other one is actually supposed to be switching to the other weekends, so it actually should work out better for us too.
Right.
Okay.
Every weekend, yeah.
All right. Boop.
Think straight.
All right. I got it.
Slightly different angle, which is better than me because I'm just a picture.
Some dwarves came back from the south. Apparently, a Yeti attacked their sled.
Okay, the dwarves came from the north.
North.
Yeah.
Dwarves came from the north. A Yeti attacked their sled.
Oh, Yeti. Stay away from those. That's all I can tell you about that. You know the basics. Take fire if you're gonna deal with one, but honestly, I'd stay in.
Is
no business.
Is there any sort of bait that they would chase?
Yeti bait. Well, they seem to like the kinds that moves and runs around and blows snow blizzards. So, the only thing I can tell you that I think that you wouldn't know is that they only attack during blizzards. And so, if you're going to be out there, and this holds true for just about anything whenever a blizzard comes around, and as so long as you don't want to get lost in it, stay put. Wait the blizzard out. But other than that, you're safe as long as there's no blizzard going, though. Safe enough anyway. Not sure if I trust my life to it, but that's what I always hear.
All right. Thank you very much, McGregor.
No problem. Come talk to me sometime.
All right.
Tell me about the Who feller.
I like your characters.
What's that?
I like your characters.
I hope I remember him.
I will begin flapping back towards making my way to what was the name of the shop again?
I'm pointing at it. It's Black Iron Blades.
Black Iron Blade.
It's like literally right across that. Like you could walk there from your garrison. It's like on the other side of the city square. All right, you, Carol, and you, Bannon, Logan, you are already there in the shop, and I am woefully underprepared as per the usual. So, give me a second.
My perception is now +2.
Okay.
That's better than what it was.
Give me a second.
Perception.
Give me a second. Where am I at?
By 3.
All right. Black Iron Blades.
So that's my new setup then.
Okay.
That's better.
You come in and you see both Yana and Bannon have made their way to Black Iron Blades whilst Taru was off gathering more information about Yetis and stuff like that. You can tell that it's a combination shop and smithy, and it stands just north of the main square. As you're coming in, you see a dwarven smith up there doing blacksmith stuff, I guess. And the shop is full of blades, just all sorts of different like blades. Some of them look like artistic project. You can tell that a good number of them are just wall hangers. But even by that standards, I mean, they look fine. But like even as a wall hanger, you wouldn't think it's like, you know, you'd expect them to look a wall hanger to look prettier than what you're seeing. But still, seeing all sorts of different blades and different qualities and stuff like that hanging across the walls and behind the counter and stuff like that. Clearly the work of a man who has more passion than he does talent at his craft. Meanwhile, though, his sister, there is also a girl dwarf there, a woman, and she is on the other side of the store, like through a door entryway, and you can tell that that's where all the necessary supplies and gear and the stuff that someone's going to need if they're going to survive in the blasted tundra winterland. How can I help you?
Yes. Sorry. All right. I just I sent you the new updated version of my character. So I took
that's fine. That's fine.
I took history and I gave myself perception now.
Okay. Sounds good.
So, okay. All right. This is the shoemaker person, right?
No.
Blades.
Where are you at? Did you?
Oh, they also will have shoes. Yes,
shoes.
they will have.
Oh yeah, they'll have snowshoes. Yes, Black Iron Blades, home of the shoeiest shoes in all the north.
Oh.
Black Iron Blades.
Like, why would I want blades? Banner needing something in the blades?
To be fair, we do sell shoes too. I don't know why I'm talking with the McGregor voice, but
Do you have shoes? Snowshoes.
over here, honey, through here, through the entryway. You hear from the dwarven woman shout to you, all your needs for getting around in the snow and such are over here.
Did we start with any cash?
You started with, I guess normal cash. Like, what do you have?
Gold. Okay. All right. Okay. How much for a set?
That's a good question.
You
How
don't,
much for a set?
You don't know how much is your set?
I needed to do something with a sword or something. That's why.
It's not super expensive. Give me just a second. All right, snowshoes. All right, two gold pieces for a pair.
Ugh, 2 gold?
Yep, that's what it says.
I got 10. All right.
The dog's probably fine.
Banner, I take it you need a pair too, right?
Say what?
Would I already have a pair of snowshoes because I'm from the mountains?
No, you wouldn't, unless you'd like to say that you did and just subtract the gold. I'm just trying to get people shoes. I can understand. I can definitely understand Taru having snowshoes, and I guess it would make sense for you to have snowshoes. So I guess the only thing I really needed was Carol to come over here and get some. So, all right, I guess that makes more sense than what I had planned, but that's cool.
Fine, screw you all. I start with -2 gold. Here's your 2 gold.
No, they have to start with -2 as well. All of you subtract 2 gold so that Carol doesn't get all huffy.
Oh no, that's that halfling in her coming out.
I know.
So subtract 2, so we had 10. Now we're down to 8.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
That is how math works.
Well, I don't know. I could have gotten rewarded for the find that girl.
No, they all hated you for that because you screwed up the sacrifice, or they're scared you might have.
Well, oh wow. I figured some of the people who was happy that I did it that would have gotten me the gold, but that's all right.
Yep, there was a few people who were happy about it.
Okay, they must have just gave me food. That's all right.
They sent Crucifix, a little bone. He's been receiving bones just kind of trickling in for like the last week and a half now.
That fucking
Just
bastard.
Non-stop bones to Crucifix. They gave him all the credit.
They think of him more than me. I see how it is.
Yeah, they did. Okay.
All right. So a question to the shopkeeper is: I was sitting here
Theory.
thinking, do you have anything like a tarp or big blanket?
A tarp or a blanket? Of course we do.
How much do you want from one of those?
I'll take. Well, how big do you want it?
Can it fit myself? Let's say this whole party.
The whole party. Wow, that's a big tarp. Well, I do have this very nice 10-footer here. Do you think that would cover everyone?
I think so. How much would you want for that?
Well-oiled tarp. Okay. Good for camping and all sorts of fun things.
Like warm, like out there though, like insulated wise.
It'll definitely give you something.
Give you a break for the wind.
Yep, we have all sorts. You all have certain amount of like adventuring gear starting off, but yeah, it'll definitely be a good way to kind of let you weather through some things. It's a good idea. So you're planning on taking it with you for camping out there in the snow? Not exactly the best idea these days.
More of maybe an idea of camouflaging. If we run into like a blizzard and stuff, we can hunker down and have that over us.
Ooh, that doesn't sound like half a bad idea. Well, tell you what, this 10-footer, 10 by 10, I will take 2 gold for it.
Can you take 1?
I can take 2.
Okay. If you drive a hard bargain, you'll...
I guess.
All
you
right.
stingy bastard.
I will take it for 2 gold.
Are you wanting to barter? You can go ahead and barter. You'll have to roll for it.
All right. Which one do I roll?
A D20. It's almost always a D20, and then you add your persuasion.
Where's my
skill.
Persuasion? Where's my persuasion? My persuasion is a 1. Okay, here we go. What we got? Got a 14, so a 15.
A 15. Tell you what, I will take it for 1 gold and 5 silver.
All right, I'm good with that.
Okay, so subtract yours by 2 gold, and she hands you back 5 silver.
So that would be 6 gold and 5 silvers?
Yep, 5 silvers.
Okay.
Awesome. Not a bad savings there.
Now, is this packed? Is this already packed? Is it pretty tight? That I can put in
it's packed tight. Like she's got one like kind of on display, somewhat, sort of, kind of, but like the one she handed you is like it's wrapped up pretty tightly.
Okay.
And you can also see that it's going to be fairly easy to wrap back up into a tight pack again.
Okay.
So so good idea.
But I don't think they'd have anything like that back then.
Maybe they magically made.
And
Does she have anything else that could help us with like surviving the cold out there and stuff
that is a good question.
that I can afford?
Okay. Well, I do have these crampons that are all the rage whenever crossing ice. They're little metal shoe spikes that you can strap to the soles of your boots, and they'll keep you from slipping while you're moving on the ice.
Ooh, how much are those?
Very popular around town. All this moving out of the snow, just getting tramped down ever tighter.
Yeah.
Those are another 2 gold pieces. Prepare.
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 I think it would be kind of idiotic for me not to get those when my dexterity. Okay. What are they called?
Crampons. Crampons.
CRAM. Oh, I see them. Excuse me.
Hmm?
You're upping it by a gold.
Upping it by a gold.
Yeah, the crampons on gold.
Tail provides cost for cold, which can be at. Well, supplies are running low, dearie. Maybe you should have come to the blustering north prepared.
That's a hard bargain, I tell you. Jeez.
Can I roll my persuasion on trying to get her to,
No, only Logan can roll persuasion, not you.
Yes!
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna call BS right now and click off this channel.
You know, they just don't like little halflings. You're always coming up short.
Yes, go ahead. Roll your persuasion.
I got a crooked number. Oh, I got a freaking nat 1.
I'm upping the price just for that pathetic display.
Oh, no!
I will assist her.
What's that?
I will assist her and be like, come on, don't overcharge the new person in
You
town.
can't do that after the fact.
You-
Okay. No. She was just joking. She was just joking. They have fun there.
Quantity 1, value times 2.
Better be some nice.
It'll be 4 gold.
Freaking shiny ass crampons, man.
Your butt will thank you when you don't fall on the floor for lacking the appropriate acrobatics roll to keep from from falling because you changed things.
No, I don't like how they do their.
Alright, I'm gonna ask if I could pick up some oil flasks for the town guard wearing my uniform and such.
Okay, an oil flask.
Yeah, a couple of them if I could.
Okay, how many are you wanting?
If I could, I think they're pretty cheap, so probably 4.
Oil flask. None of your starting supplies came with an oil flask?
I have torches and tinder boxes, but no oil flasks.
Okay.
I don't have any.
Hold on, I got something oil.
Some things do. Like, I think dungeoneering equipment comes with that, but I don't blame any of you for not taking dungeoneering stuff. Okay, it looks to me like there are 1 silver piece. I'm assuming that everything here is a little bit more expensive because supplies are so low, so I'm going to say it's 2 silver pieces for 1.
Also, I got shopkeepers there. Talking to the DM. Would Crucifix need anything for the cold, or is he good?
He should be fine. It might be good to get him a little something to prepare him for, like, if a blizzard rolls through. Like right now he's pretty fine, but like you're gonna have to get like a customized like bit of warm weather clothing for emergency. I mean, you could get just something to survive a blizzard. Like a blanket or whatever, and that would be fine. If you guys take shelter, adequate shelter during stuff like that, I'm not going to require saves. But even with cold winter clothing, even though the rules say otherwise, I'm going to say that during a blizzard, you're still taking risks of taking cold damage. So he's going to need something against blizzards. But like, if you guys are planning on hunkering down during blizzards and adequately prepare, it shouldn't be an issue.
All right.
Like a blanket or a bedroll, just something.
Well, it
Like in
says-
terms of. But if you're wanting like warm weather clothing for Crucifix, you're going to have it custom made for him.
Right. No, it says I got a bedroll here, so I could probably use that. Me and him hunkered together.
Yeah, it'll get you through, I'd say.
Any blankets or sleep sacks or anything? Can you think about getting me something?
You guys should have all that stuff in your packs already.
I have the burglar's pack.
Oh, you have the burglar's pack. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, probably wouldn't hurt to have some. Honestly, you could probably get like I'm just throwing this out there. You could possibly get a bit of a discount if you went down to the other side of town and spoke with Dannery, because they like you a lot. But that would require you to go all the way across town.
I will inform Carol of this. Or Yana of this.
Can we say that I did that before I came all the way over here?
I'd say that, yeah. I will be willing to accept that. So I will only charge you normal price for like camping gear. Like, are you wanting to buy a whole nother pack, like a starter pack, like adventurer's gear or whatever from him?
Gold, and I don't have the money for that.
Hold on, you mean?
Well, so far I owe everybody in this game. I need a good start.
You're not getting a very good start off, are you?
What is it like? What do they call it? Like, it's not a sleep sack. What do they call it instead?
Bedroll. There's what does Logan have? Let me see.
Oh, a bedroll.
I just got a bedroll.
Okay, I think that's all I really need is just the bedroll.
Right.
Okay.
Honestly, anyone sleeping out here in this blusteriness, I mean, that is a. You're like, okay, we don't have a choice. We need to hunker down here. I'm not saying that's not going to happen. I'm saying, I mean, you don't intentionally go out there into the tundra to expect to be sleeping away from shelter.
Mm-mm.
Not like things currently are, with only 4 hours a day that are light. And I'm sorry, Carol, I can't hear a word you're saying. What'd you say?
My character honestly didn't need anything like that because she always spent her night in, like, she's been in a metropolis the whole time. So why would she? You know, it makes sense.
It does. It does. I hate that you're getting nailed with all the costs, but like.
Yeah, it is what it is. All right, so a bedroll, I should be okay because I have an oil flask, I have a tinder box, I've got a water skin, I've got rope, I've got a lantern. I think I'm good.
Okay. Okay.
I have no rations apparently.
No rations?
I don't see anything on here about rations. Which doesn't make sense. You think I'd already have rations, but apparently the burger pack doesn't start with rations.
It's funny what the burglar pack doesn't come with, yeah.
I get a belt.
Ooh.
Banner, I'm gonna give you 6 of my torches just because I don't want the extra weight if you want them.
What am I, your pack mule?
He's already got about 6 torches. You could possibly buy, like... I'm sorry, what'd you go say, Frank?
My guy's gonna just point at his eyes. I don't need torches, I see everything.
Fair enough, fair enough. Hand him over.
Do you have your rations on there?
Yes, I got 10 rations in my pack.
In your explorer's pack?
Yep, 10 days of rations. I can give you some of my rations too. That'll make me lighter and make me able to fly easier.
It's okay. I'll just buy some whenever I was back, like doing the bedding stuff.
Yeah, all my rations are bird feed anyways.
Did you ever buy did you ever buy your oil flasks, Frank? What were you wanting?
4 of them. How much were they?
2 silver pieces a piece because everything's around here is kind of doubled.
How many rations do you think are you gonna even
I'll take them.
Are you gonna even mess with rations on this campaign? Like, are you gonna be picky about that or not?
I'm not going to be keeping track of it most of the time, probably, but I can't promise you I'm never going to ask. I mean, if we get into a situation where it's like, what are you guys eating? You bet
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you what you've got and what you would reasonably still have on you.
Okay, I know some people are very, very picky about that, and other people are just like, dude, there's so much other crap to handle.
If I'm being
Find something.
if I'm being completely honest, Carol, I am absolutely one of those people that would be very picky about that. But right now, I'm so scatterbrained. I don't have the time to plan for stuff like that.
The rest of my gold on 10 days of rations then.
Okay.
There we go. I am officially freaking broke. Thank you, you stupid freaking town.
And you still don't even have a room.
That's all right.
You have the
She's
promise of a
bunking with me.
possible. Yeah, you have the promise of a possible room, but you haven't paid for it.
Yeah.
We'll just sneak her in.
That's what the whole point. That's what this quest is for. It's going to get you each gem worth of 50 gold pieces.
All right. All right. Let's go back to the tavern and see if we can start our journey.
Okay. Now, have you two got crampons?
I do not, but if I get towards ice, unless it's a blizzard, I'm gonna try to fly probably for a lot of the time.
Okay, so you're not worried about crampons.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
Don't I
Banner?
have boots that are meant for rugged stuff?
Say what?
Don't I already have boots that are rugged for stuff?
I don't think that you have any special boots that will allow you to keep from slipping on the ice, unless you want to say that you already do, in which case I'm going to require you to have already paid the 2 gold pieces.
God, you're picky.
I'm not picky. Slipping on ice in a winter campaign is not like that is part of the dangers, my friend.
All right, I paid it. I got crampons on.
All right.
Fucking shot peak.
All right.
Is
Do
this
do
shop?
they even have my
wonder-
size?
Say what?
Do they even have my
Your
size?
size.
Your size?
Yeah, size of crampons.
Oh, the crampons, like, they're kind of one size fit all, I assume. I don't know. They fit on your boot.
I have big feet.
Oh, you tie them to your boot around your boot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of string.
So, what are we doing now, guys? What'd you say,
Lady-
Carol?
I'm gonna ask this lady. I said, by any chance, is there like any like really nice like coats or armor or something that has resistance to the cold or anything, and located in the city?
I'm afraid the closest you can come to that is just throwing on some your warm winter gear over your armor, honey.
Ugh. All right, fine, whatever. Okay, thank you for your time. Whatever, and I'm gonna grumble the crap out of this shop because I haven't broke.
Grumble.
No, don't give us a bad review on Yelp.
You mean Yelp, not Yelp?
We're the best shop in the whole north. Supplies are low, I'm sorry. The city guard, they took all my good fire-resistant armor or whatever that was you asked for.
They charged one of the city guard guys double for oil. I mean, it's not our fault.
Oh, look at us. We're Black Iron Blades. We get enough bad press.
All right. We probably have enough to start. Is there anything more you want to do before we leave the city? Okay. Anything you want to do before we take off, Banner?
We're ready.
All right. So, base plan, just discussing as we walk back to the inn, is avoid the Yeti. If we do get in a blizzard situation, hunker down. And if we get in a situation where the Yeti is chasing us, I will be the distraction. Will you guys get away with the cart? And then I fly up in the air.
Ooh, smart.
Nice.
Okay.
Everybody got the game plan?
So glad I took that extra 5 movement speed.
All
I've been
right.
getting
Break.
first day getting me reroll new character.
Run well. That's how the dwarves got away. Basically, the Gaiety got one of them, and they ran away while the friend was being eaten.
Yep. You don't have to be faster than the bear. You just have to be faster than your friend.
Yep, that's pretty much that's literally what they just survived off of.
It's the popcorn maker.
So what's
Alright.
going on?
We'll head back and we'll talk to Harena.
Okay.
We've gotten our preparations finished.
Awesome. Then that means I need to go back to my previous page.
So,
We need to get Ryan a camera. I think we'd really like it.
I've got enough to worry about right now without having cameras on me. My nerves.
You're nervous for? You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Nerves.
You're doing a
All
great.
right.
Oh my god.
Your voice acting and stuff like that, and I like your characters are really.
Really? I feel like I've just got the same 3 accents that are barely variations on my own so far.
Well,
doing
They're
great.
better than my 3 accents.
I literally have one voice for every character, so you're good.
That's okay. That's what you gotta do. As long as you can keep the story going.
I have 3. I have sorry if I can do this. Female. Male. The female.
Right.
I got my
god, it is hot in here.
Oh.
Hold on.
my gruff. And
Where you going, Logan? Oh, he's going to the bathroom or something.
me Irish. Or that's not Irish at all, is it?
Yeah, it's sorta. It's kind of Scottish.
Scottish. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, it's
How
good
do
to
you
have that one down for dwarves.
how do you move a heavy object? You throw it. Those are my. I guess if you're common right now, that's 4, but
Right. I'm half smiling half the time, so I can't really do accents while I'm smiling.
No worries, you're doing great. I'm gonna right through. I'm digging in here.
I think we're waiting for Logan to get back from the bathroom.
You're doing really good, Ryan.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel super underprepared, but I'm thankful that you guys are really good at finding things to do that I'm not planning on you to do, so it fills up the time and makes me feel like I'm not woefully underprepared for a single mission.
that will always happen.
Yep. How do we prepare for this crazy bullcrap that just might happen, but may not?
I sent you my new character sheet.
Okay, that sounds good. Yep. I'm-
The only thing I forgot to put on there was the fact that I can cast Cure Wounds and Lesser Restoration. I forgot to add that on there.
Okay. Gotcha. Here he comes to save the day.
I'm back.
Howdy.
What are you drinking? A
Got
Mike's,
yourself some nummies.
Mike's Hard Lemonade there?
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, so are you guys ready? Are we still on in a pause, an intermission?
Ready.
Ready?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Steady fight, going.
So you guys went back to Harunagar, or whatever her name was. Haruna.
Alright. I found it.
Yeah. Haruna. And okay, so she walked with you to the north gate, which was like literally right out the front door of the inn. That was the first place her and her friends ran to. So like, just walk to the front gate, and she points you, basically says, just keep your eye on Kelvin's Cairn. There in the distance. Between here and there, you'll find the iron. You almost can't miss it. You'll find the iron gate, so long as you don't get yourselves lost. Take care.
Yeah. I was about to ask, do we have like a map of the surrounding area at all?
we shouldn't we? But
Yeah.
no, I don't. I mean, I have not. I got maps for a lot of things, but I did not even think to get a map for the entire giant area.
No, not from you. Like our characters. Can our
Oh, your characters. I would say that Taru.
happen in case we get lost and like when blizzard happens and like because scenery's gonna change if blizzards happen.
I would say that Taru has been there, lived in the area long enough to probably have a pretty good idea, like based on the positioning of Kelvin's Cairn, the mountain, and like he's used to living in Bryn Shander for most of this time. I'd say that most of the time he'd have a fairly good chance of kind of he may not be able to like have a very good survival check to get you back on terrace, but he does know where you probably need to get to going. So between him and whoever does have the survival ability, I believe that you guys should be fine. Like you could possibly get a map if you'd like to, but honestly, I'm pretty sure Taru knows enough about the area to be able to not really make a map necessary, unless you guys get way off the beaten path. In that case, get a map. But at least for the Tin Towns region, he's pretty familiar with the Tin Towns region.
Okay, well, on this journey, like, as we're going, like, as we're walking or whatever, I'm going to be asking him a crap ton of info on making sure, like, in case we got separated, how do I get back to the city and stuff. So, just so I know.
Yeah.
And, I would have asked Harena.
Yep.
About how far of a walk, like, hour, 2 hours.
It's almost exactly, it's almost halfway between here and Kelvin's Cairn. I'd see, man, I honestly have no idea. They did not mention how far Kelvin's Cairn is away from Bryn Shander. If I had to guess, it's probably about 10 miles. I'm just going to say 10 for now, and maybe I'll change my mind later, but for now it's 10.
Oh. Alright. About a mile out from when we would reach the card, if we get that far without anything happening, I will share my night vision with them. One of my abilities is Eyes of the Night.
Right.
I get 300 foot in a radius of that I can see in dim light. As an action, I can magically share this with up to a number of creatures equal to my wisdom modifier.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
we'll both get 300 feet of dark vision, and that lasts for 1 hour.
Holy cow. All right. That's pretty cool. Okay. Okay. I'd say Kelvin's Cairn's about 20 miles away. So it's 10, the cart is about 10 miles away from whatever, Bryn Shander. But Kelvin's Cairn is about 20 as of right now, until I have time to actually measure things out better later. But I'm just going to say 20 for now. So Haruna said that the sled that they had to leave behind is about 10 miles back. So how fast do you travel with snowshoes? Give me just a second. I'm sorry.
I know how fast you travel in a canoe.
Say what?
It was our last D&D group. Nobody can figure out how fast you travel in a boat, and I'm like, oh, this random knowledge off the top of my head. And of course, everybody had to relook it up. I'm like, thanks,
Right.
They
Well,
would not believe you.
Don't tell me how good I know things. All right, snowshoes. Snowshoes reduce the likelihood of the wearer getting stuck in deep snow. Okay, that's handy.
No.
Extreme cold. Oh, I don't know. This is what I'm talking about being poorly prepared. But all right, I'm just going to guess.
No walking speed, I think.
Say what?
I think we have normal walking speed if we're wearing them.
Yeah, since you're wearing snowshoes, you're going to have normal walking speed. But it's normal walking speed across country, because there is there is a North Gate, isn't there? Then I guess that means that there's a road there. I don't remember there being a road there, but there is a bit of one. So okay, there's apparently a road toward the dwarven holds near Kelvin Cairn, so that's nice. and it's not quite as well maintained as the other roads. The dwarves kind of have to maintain it themselves, and so I guess it's probably fine. So yeah, dwarves are pretty hard workers. So yeah, it's probably a fine road. I did not realize there was a road between here and Kelvin's Cairn. So okay, so yeah, you're doing fine. You're making good time. Man, I've got so many things pulled up on my screen right now. I can't keep them all straight. All right. So between here and East Haven, it's 7 hours, and that's about the distance. So I'd say it's probably going to take you about 4 hours to get there. I'm just going to call it instead maybe... screw it. It's going to take 2 hours. 2 hours sounds good. 4 hours seems like way too much right now, especially with a road.
Cool.
So, okay. It takes 2 hours and... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Probably closer to 3. I forgot about something. Okay, so as you're going, all of a sudden, a blizzard descends upon you.
Oh, great.
Reducing visibility to only 20 feet ahead of you. Kelvin's Cairn, the mountain, vanishes from view as the blowing snow and howling winds engulf you. What do you all do?
Hunker down.
I'm going to be honest with you. We'll start digging a hole. I got this tarp. We can cover yourself.
Okay, so you're all kind of making a makeshift little camp and digging down into the snow, like probably off to the side of the road where the snow's the deepest and stuff?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Kind of like a wind breaking, like a hill uses wind breaking.
Okay. Awesome. All right. This happened about an hour and a half before you reached the area that the dwarves described that they were attacked in. So right now it's almost noon. You only have a little bit more than 2 hours of daylight left, considering the conditions of Icewind Dale right now. Give me just a second, because my dumb butt forgot to grab dice.
Get going, DM.
I know, right? I'll be right back.
It's not like the number one thing you need.
Yeah, I know, right?
You think? Oh, man.
So how's the baby growing going?
No, going good. We're in the 3rd trimester. Got to feel her move really well. Just the other day, I felt the top of her head, and then she kind of like, nope, don't touch you. Moved away.
Any weird cravings?
Actually, no. She hasn't had any weird cravings, really. And
Carol never did either.
she didn't. She didn't really have any mood swings either. So I mean, her mood's been just fine. And now, the first trimester, I was kind of curious. I was like, I don't know. She was
I thought there was a few days there that it seemed like she was possibly kind of heading that way.
Yeah, but she hasn't really thrown up any. She hasn't. She's been complaining about heartburn, here and there.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Carol said something about quite a good amount of that.
I would stack our pillows behind Carol so she could sleep a little upright to help with that.
Yeah, she likes to lay kind of like. She has some pillows underneath, but she likes to have pillows above on her face and stuff like that because she doesn't like. Because the light bothers her pretty well, so she likes complete darkness.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So I don't know how to tell you this, guys, but this storm lasts for 6 hours. So you guys are hunkered down there. 2 hours in, you already see the light fading from the sky, and it's descending into the darkness of the. What'd you say?
I'll make a campfire.
Okay.
So.
Well, it's a blizzard. I mean, there's a blizzard. I mean, you're going to be hard pressed to get anything to take off and do anything.
Well, we're in a tent sort of situation. I thought.
Yeah, we're covered up.
Okay.
And then what we could do at this time is the snow pretty packed because it's been doing this for a while.
I'd say that you guys you guys have had plenty of time in this 6 hours to get this place about as close to what's that?
Build an igloo.
Not quite that long, but like it's been plenty of time for you guys to really dedicate a lot of effort to making yourselves as comfort because it doesn't seem like this thing is flooding up anytime soon. So, okay, I'm gonna allow it. I don't see a huge problem. I will say that like you're fighting with that fire a lot though, because even with the shelter, it's rough getting this thing to stay to stay lit. And I'm actually gonna make you roll a survival check.
All right.
Who, me and him, or what? Or
Whoever's working on the fire. I'd assume all of you probably took a crack at it at one point, but
I don't know crap about that stuff.
yeah, exactly. So I'd say probably just designate one to roll for the survival check.
I guess we're gonna go with.
You guys can assist me if you want.
All right. Let's
No.
see.
Assist-
What type?
Banner, aren't you like the wilderness guy?
Yeah.
Okay, I would assume that you've got a better survival check than
Banner.
Sorry.
anyone else.
I got
Book
two.
smart. Very, you know.
You got a plus
so,
2.
Yeah. So is it 20? A D20?
Yeah, you roll a d20.
All right. 18.
18. That's with the 2. Oh yeah.
No, 18
Man,
plus 2, so it'd be 20.
Awesome. A 20. Okay, you beast that thing. No, the fire doesn't even flicker once. Like you're judging by the wind and stuff like that swirling around you. You're just like, whatever. No, I got this. I was stuck on a mountain once. Like,
Yeah, I was stuck
had
on a
to go
mountain
the
once,
same
and I had
route.
to use the air. I basically manipulate the air to use as a automatic blower system,
Right.
like almost like a forge. I think
Forging the flames of your fire. Awesome. Okay, awesome. Good job. Okay, well, sadly the sun's gone down. You guys have got a fire, and Banner's been keeping it insanely well managed and maintained. It never goes out. You guys never have to because you guys took shelter. You guys didn't have any risk of getting lost, of course. And because you were sheltered, I'm not going to make any of you roll saves against cold. You guys beasted that. Awesome. Good job.
Can you to get a book?
What's that?
Happens. So I can slowly start reading a book or something.
Oh,
I'm
Her
next
character.
time for my character.
yeah, your character's like, oh, fair enough, yeah. Yeah,
Next
probably
time-
would have been a bad idea. How to
I guess-
survive Icewind Dale without having your money skinned from you.
I'm gonna see if I can get like a book on survival, and maybe after like so many hours of reading it, I can get like a point or something in survival.
We'll see. Yeah. If you purchase something like that, I might be willing. We'll see.
That's what I'm kind of thinking. Maybe my girl can like slowly read up on survival. I'm not saying she's gonna be good, but maybe after like so many hours of being stuck in a tent twiddling her thumbs,
I think of myself as pretty flexible with stuff like that, so I would not. If you purchase something like that and really put in some studying, I'd say I'd probably be willing to do that later. Okay.
Yeah. She's just thinking, well, I really should have just brought some reading material.
All right. So this. Okay. So you were about a half hour late. So this blizzard goes on through the rest of the daylight hours and 4 hours into the darkness. So right now it's like 6 o'clock at night. Whenever finally, the sled has the blizzard has blown over and it's no longer taking effect. So okay. So it's all done. You guys probably packing up your camp and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is it in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
It's not the middle of the night, but it might as well be because it's so dark. Like you basically because of that blizzard, it ate up all the remaining hours of the day that were lit.
So what are the average light hours here then?
The average light hours at this current time, even with it's only 4 hours a day that there's any light coming up over the mountains whatsoever, and even that light is dim, shadowy illumination. Meaning it's not even as bright as a torch. Like it's the farthest flung breaches of the torch light that you're able to see by. And of course, like anyone with dark vision, it's normal. But
I see. Fine. So is the temperature still fine outside then?
the temperature's pretty much like
Standard.
it's still fine right now. You're definitely telling it's starting to dip. You're definitely telling it it's starting to dip. It's currently about normally during normal hours during the day, it's about 50 below. really cold. But at night, of course, it gets as low as maybe 80 below. Right now, it's probably, I'd want to say maybe 60 below. It's starting, the heat is starting to pull from the day, but again, you guys are wearing like really thick stuff, and with the wind not blowing, it's not that big of an issue as long as you've got your heat, your warm clothing. Although Crucifix is probably going to start feeling it here once if the night gets much further on, because he doesn't have any customized warm clothing.
You guys want to continue on?
If we do, I'm gonna tie a rope to you.
Oh, smart.
I might fly.
Oh, you're gonna.
Remember, I might be bait.
All right.
How about?
I don't.
Do I have a blanket? Can I take my blanket and put it over Crucifix, tie it on him to be like a blanket for him?
You can whenever he starts. You see, Crucifix hasn't been having to take saves against the cold. Whenever he's going to have advantage against it because he's a wolf. But if you tie that blanket that's not customized for him, it's going to severely hamper his ability to move around.
Okay.
You absolutely can, but it's going to hamper his ability. Like if he's fought in a fight, it's going to be like trying to take off like some low maintenance armor like off of someone. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, but can I have ability, or can I roll for something for like my ability to do like a fast knot where everything, when I pull it, it'll just fly off of him?
Yeah, sure. I'll let you roll for that. I'd say that'd probably be, I don't know, maybe a survival. Okay. Either survival or sleight of hand. I know that you're better at survival though, so I'll let you do that.
Okay.
+6 in sleight of hand if he wants me to do it.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Hey, how about this?
Yeah, you're probably really good at knot.
How about this? If you tie a good knot for Crucifix, I'll let you ride him.
I ride your dog.
He's big as a horse for you.
I don't care. I'm not riding some random dog.
Okay.
I'm good on my own 2 feet, thank you.
All right.
I got a.
The whole time, by the way, while like a blizzard was going, like Crucifix was like really worried for Yana. Like he's like really worried that she was gonna freeze or something like that in the cold, and kept trying to like walk over to you and wrap around you to keep you warm, but like you kept running away from her or whatever. I don't know. He's definitely been pestering you.
Right now he's just a giant dog to me. I rolled a 19, by the way.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so Crucifix is safe from the cold for now, until there's a fight going on. So I'd say yeah, he's fine. You managed to get everything kind of situated around him in just the right way that you can fairly easily free him from it. But if you don't, he's going to be taking some massive disadvantages in the fight.
Okay.
Basically doing everything at disadvantage and at half speed.
Did I do enough to where we could use it like as a bonus action?
Huh?
We could do that as a bonus action to take it off?
I'd say that you could do that, yeah. I mean, it's a fairly free action to pull it off. Cool. Seeing as how you did so good.
What'd you do?
I cut myself on my computer earlier.
Okay, so you guys are moving on now?
Yep, we're good.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Okay, finally. You reach... Okay. Finally, after what should have only been a 3-hour trip that turned into a 9-hour trip, you finally crest a snow-covered ridge and see a frozen, dismembered corpse in the gully in front of you. The snow covers some of the gory bits, but the headless torso and severed limbs are visible. You see tracks in the snow all around the corpse and the telltale grooves in the snow left behind by a sled that has been hauled away.
I'll give you both dark vision right now.
Do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Without telling you either. Suddenly everything gets super bright.
Okay.
Wow.
Why is it getting bright?
What?
Now keep in mind,
Daylight?
what's that? Now keep in mind, even with the dark vision, it's still only shadowy illumination because right now everything's pitch black. So you're still, even with the dark vision, it's all shadowy illumination unless you guys light a torch. You won't have an area of true daylight.
Oh, I'll light a torch.
Okay.
But you don't have any torches, do you?
You gave all your torches to Banner. I'm
no,
sorry.
he gave me 6.
I kept 4.
Oh, okay.
I was like, wait a minute.
I don't think I have any torch.
I'll give you a torch too.
No,
I'll give
I'll give her about 4 of them, 5 of them over
No
here.
kidding.
You
He
gave
got
me
like
too
16
many.
now.
A total?
He's gonna say he's got like 16 now.
Can I? Okay, so how many torches do I get?
I think you got 4.
I now have 4. Okay.
So
Sorry,
yeah,
guys. Actually, like, I think it's kind of cool. Like, well, there's no reason why she'd have any of this stuff. So. I mean, it makes sense. This is a really terrible start for me, but it all makes sense.
yeah. I hate that you're getting nailed with it worse than anyone else, but like I'm
Right.
trying to also charge the others as we discover things that maybe they definitely would already have.
I kind of like the realism of it.
All right. Okay. So each of you has got a torch lit, or are you just sharing the one right now to conserve them?
Oh, we'll just share the one, I think.
Okay. You can fairly quickly light them off of that one you're sharing, like in a combat. I will require that to be an actual action, though.
Well,
Maybe maybe a bonus action.
Let's just go ahead and I'll light another one.
Okay, you got 2 then.
Yeah.
Okay, so Banner's wielding one, and Taru, you're wielding one.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So anyway, okay. So the corpse belongs clearly to Obok, the dwarf. The Yeti that killed him has eaten his arms and a good portion of him, but left his head. Both Obok's tracks and the Yeti's tracks have been erased by the blizzardy winds. The tracks that are currently present were actually clearly not Yeti tracks. Okay, so yeah. What
All
will you do?
I'll as distasteful as this sounds, I'll pick up the head and put it in my bag for his dwarven friends.
Okay.
I don't know. I think there's something with that.
Yeah. Yeah. With dwarves, it's a big deal being able to be buried with your kin and stuff like that. Yeah.
Who knows who he is?
In the halls of
So you said there's tracks, right?
Yes, there's tracks.
And
There's tracks from creatures that clearly aren't Yetis and sled.
could I roll for? What would I be under for to see if I could see where that might have went off to?
You're wanting to tell the direction of the tracks?
Yeah.
Then you would have to do a DC. Sorry, you'd have to do a survival check.
Okay. All right, here we go. Survival check.
You'd also know Crucifix could fairly easily follow tracks as well.
Right now
What,
I got 15,
Okay.
but I'll let Crucifix sniff it out.
Okay.
I got a 12 in investigation to kind of see if I can figure more out with this
Oh
track.
yeah, sure. You got a 12 in investigations.
Yeah.
I'll accept that. That sounds awesome. Okay. Okay. You can definitely tell that they're not Yeti tracks. They're very small. And clearly the sled's very heavy, so you know that it's still being hauled with all of its goods and stuff like that on it. And you all can tell where the tracks are heading. And I will allow you guys to roll a survival check to identify. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. You can both tell because you both rolled so well that the tracks are very fresh and they were made within the past hour, and belong to half a dozen small humanoids wearing snowshoes.
Small
Yeah.
humanoids.
We should try to pick up our pace and try to follow the tracks then, I think.
Yeah, they're about an hour out.
Darn it! That's gonna be right about when our dark vision, your guys' dark vision, will run out.
Can you only do that once a day?
Yep, once a
Well,
day.
The tracks were made about an hour ago. I'm not saying that's how soon you'll be able to reach them. I'm saying the tracks are an hour old.
Can we try to like double our speed and get there a little quicker? Like, can you fly fast?
I can fly. And how heavy are you?
I don't know.
Probably too heavy with your gear.
I've got no clue how heavy I am.
I know I'm too heavy.
I think maybe 40 pounds.
I'll let someone roll a knowledge nature check if they want to try and determine what kind of small humanoids made the tracks.
Oh, that's what Carol did roll.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so you did a 12?
Insight check on trying to figure it out, I thought. Did you roll insight or?
I rolled it.
Okay.
Oh.
I did investigation.
Oh, investigate.
Okay.
How much can you carry?
I can carry 55 pounds more. Okay.
I don't know how much on my gear weighs.
I'm not sure that I can tell you anything more based off of an investigation check. Because identifying creatures and stuff like that is clearly the realm of nature knowledge.
You're currently carrying 111 pounds. Okay.
Why am I carrying 111?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Burglars must weigh a lot. Burglars.
What are we doing?
We're just looking at how much my character weighs, and somehow my character is holding like 111 pounds.
That's an awful lot, yeah.
We're trying to figure out why. Leather's 10. Right here.
A pack worth like 50 on its own.
5. Oh, this backpack is 5. A backpack is 5 pounds?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
You get the burglar's pack to break out like that. My pack just shows up as like.
I would say that most halfling stuff should be lighter than usual, but 5th edition's weird.
What you came with, it's just kind of what I did. I guess my rope is 10 pounds, so I guess it'll eventually run out. Alright, whatever. Anyways. Okay, so you're gonna try to double time it?
I'll allow that. I might force an endurance check, but I'll allow you to move at double speed.
Alright. Printed.
Okay. Well, they're only about an hour out. Actually, I don't think I'll require a check at all. With them only being an hour out, it's like only an hour of an upped pace. So, and you guys did a lot of resting right before that, like during that blizzard. So, I'm not going to force any rolls on that. Okay. So, are we ready?
Yep.
Yes.
So
Okay.
how long was it for us to catch up to him?
Okay. Okay. I will tell you here in a second. Okay. As you are running along, it appears that the creatures that you have been following appear to be goblins based on their stature. Far off in the distance, you see them moving, and they appear to be goblins. All 6 of them groan and grunt and curse loudly as they haul the bulky sled toward the what appears to be a 20-foot tall wagon parked in the snow, twice the distance away from them as they are from you. Harnesses to this conveyance are harnessed to this large wagon are 2 roaring polar bears that don't look happy. These goblins have been going across the tundra when... okay, anyway. Basically, they've been slowed down by the cargo, so you guys actually... Is Carol still there?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm here.
Okay. They've been slowed down by the big, heavy cargo they've been moving, so honestly, you guys caught up to them within, like, less than 20 minutes. So, like, even though they were an hour gone, that's taken them this long to get as far away as they have. So, it's about 20 to 30 minutes, before you guys catch up to them, especially moving at double time.
Bare minimum 20 minutes or 30 minutes left.
Yeah. So, well, they've been moving pretty slow too. So you've been moving fast, they've been moving slow, about 20 to 30 minutes.
Cool
So,
beans.
okay. I'm sorry? Okay, awesome. Okay, so the encounter has started, and they have not yet noticed you. Actually, give me a second.
We would have seen them some distance out since we each have 300 feet.
That's right. That's right. You got a good point there. And I'm glad you made it because I just rolled a 20 for the goblins. But I'm going to say that they're so busy with this, they're not even looking. They're just trying, like, they think they're home free. They see their wagon. And combined with what you just said, I'm going to ignore that 20 that they rolled on their perception. So they are completely surprised. They are about 120 feet away from you, and the goblins in the wagon are about 120 feet further still from them. The goblins pushing the sled are too distracted, and you have surprise. So
You want to take the first crack, knowing that you're...
you guys gotta. I mean, you guys have time. What'd you get, girl?
I do have sneak attack as a rogue, so.
Gotcha.
What does Crucifix has?
Sorry, what?
Are you guys making?
I was wondering what Crucifix will have because he's black and it's dark.
He's fine. Like he's like. What do you mean? Like,
Ooh.
is he gonna have disadvantage to stealth or something like that? Is that what you're asking?
Well, I'm just saying when Carol goes to attack, then I could have him go basically tag team with her.
Okay. So you guys are forming plans right now. The encounter has started, and you're making plans.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to sneak up first and start the first attack?
It can. Yeah, I think that would be great, and I think we'll send Crucifix with you.
I can fly up overhead so I can drop down on them pretty quick. No one looks towards the skies.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
And let's see, what would I do?
D6 damage on one creature you hit with an attack.
Are we
You have
going
advantage.
after the goblins and not worrying about the polar bears? Or...
I wouldn't worry about the polar bears.
Because the polar bears are still too far away from him anyway.
Focus on the goblins. The polar bears might not even... They might be strapped in good enough where we don't have.
True.
They are
So do-
currently harnessed to the wagon.
Then the goblins.
How
Okay.
far can you guys see?
300 feet.
Then you guys are able to see everything. In shadowy illumination, though, so you can't really see very well. You just can tell that there's two roaring polar bears attached to a wagon with lights and torches on it in the far distance beyond the goblins.
Oh, okay, so it's us, the goblins, then the...
Yes, and the goblins are smack dab in between both you. And, like, between you and the wagon, it's about 240 feet, with the goblins that are pushing the sled, the 6 goblins that are pushing the sled, smack dab in the middle, 120 feet away.
Goblins near the sled?
Say what?
We don't see any goblins near the sled?
You see some figures, but not enough to really get a good measurement of how many there are. It's a big sled. It's so you're afraid that there might be a good number in there, but you can't tell to confirm. And there's not a huge number of shapes moving around on it. There's probably like one as a lookout that sees the other goblins coming, but doesn't see you.
Okay. And the goblins are just kind of like in a group kind of arguing.
I'm sorry, what? Yeah, they're just in a group kind of pushing this sled. And it's taking all their strength to get this massive, heavy sled, pushing it towards this wagon in the distance.
Oh, they're pushing it to the wagon.
Yeah, they're pushing this big, heavy sled to their wagon so that they can let the polar bears do the rest of the work.
Oh, okay, I see how it is. All right. What do you guys think about me sneaking around and to the wagon, cutting those polar bears, distracting them?
Okay. I'll try to fly up in the sky above where people would be looking and keep out of the torch.
See if we can get some of these polar bears to take something out for us.
Yep. I'll be waiting to drop in in case something goes wrong.
I'll stay on the opposite side of the wagons, and I keep the wagon and the goblins between. I'll keep the goblin between me and the wagon, so if the polar bears do come down, I could come in on the opposite side.
Yeah. So just stay hidden for now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to take your wolf with you and
No,
in case
I'll
run
send
into
him.
her?
I'll send him with you.
Okay.
Then it gives you more ability to clear them out.
I mean, I should be good without it, but if you want, I can take him. Doesn't matter. So.
No, if
right.
you don't want them, I'll keep them here.
It's up to you. I'm just gonna go up there and pretty much do my best to release the polar bears real quick and get out of there.
All right, I'll keep him here, and then I'll probably do a sneak attack on the opposite side of the polar bear, and then get him out of there while the polar bears take care of the rest.
All right, cool. All right, so I guess I'm sneaking around.
Sorry, give me just a second.
No.
No.
I'm currently kind of doing the map. It looks about right.
One dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, 4 dot.
Okay. Wish I had more than a mouse.
I thought you had a drawing pad thingy.
I do, but it's packed away right now. So, if you see over here, this is the wagon, this is the sled, and this is you guys. Maybe I'll give you guys a different color. What color do you guys want for your team?
Hot pink.
Say what? What?
Snozberry. Nah, I'm just joking.
Snozzberry color.
You guys have lost your chance, and now you are getting this. Hot rosy pink. Why is it not letting me do it?
I was gonna say I don't see any rosy pink.
Oh, it's because I'm using marker. Rosy pink. All right. So you guys, the sled, and the wagon. Okay, so you guys are wanting Yana to come out here and basically... nope, that's not what I wanted. To come out here and, like, come over here and let go of these two roaring, ferocious-sounding, horrifying polar bears.
Yes.
They sound really pissed.
That's the plan.
Okay.
What if they get loose and they come after us?
Then we
Okay.
run.
So,
Wait.
all right. So, I guess there's no initiative count right now because I guess these no one knows about you yet. So, where are you guys all going?
I am going.
Just another.
I'm going to be between the goblin. Well, I'm going to be between. I'm going to have the goblin between me and the wagon, so I'm basically going to stay at the same area.
You're staying right over here.
Yeah.
You could probably sneak. Daggone it! I clicked on something.
Yeah, I'll sneak a little closer, but I'm going to stay my distance.
Okay. So you're stealthing and you're wanting to stay just right behind them.
Yeah.
Okay. So like right around here, you think, or
Yeah.
Brian?
What's that?
Can you zoom in at all?
I don't know. I don't know if I can. I'll try.
Okay, that's fine.
Is this doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's too zoomed in.
Too zoomed in?
A little bit out. There you go. Yeah, you good. Ah, nope. There you go. There you go. Perfect.
Perfect.
He's still caught.
Perfect.
All right. You know what? Screw this. We're all moving. Center stage. There we go.
That looks great.
All right. Okay, so, all right, you're wanting to move right around here. You thinking, Logan?
Yeah.
Okay, then I will dot you.
No, you
You
won't.
have been dotted.
No.
All right, and okay, so you're moving right there. I'm gonna roll and see if the goblins see you, despite all their sweating. They get disadvantage because they're not paying attention. But if they roll another 20, you might be screwed. But not immediately. I will let the others go first. You didn't move up. You probably didn't move up there until the others kind of gotten in position, right?
Yeah.
That was a question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Good question. Hey, roll your stealth, buddy.
Stealth. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we get. Stealthy, stealthy, stealth. 11 plus 2, so 13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh,
good,
fuck.
good. All right. Yep, because they were.
fuck.
That was close. That was close. I almost forgot that they got disadvantage. So okay, yes, you managed to sneak up here. That's Banner. Hello, and they don't see you. Good.
They'll see me, guys.
Okay, so where are Taru and Yana?
Sneaking around to the polar bears.
Okay. It's going to take you so long to get there. Do you move at half speed whenever you're sneaking? Is that how that works?
I have no idea.
I could fly you over there.
I just figured I'd stealth my way over there.
Can you fly her over there? Because you can't even fly with full plate on, with heavy armor on. Like-
Yeah, good carrying capacity still. I can carry an additional 55 pounds, and if I drop my backpack on the ground here, I can carry 100 pounds, basically.
She'd basically have to drop hers as well, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, you're just carrying her and your weapons.
Why can't I just sneak around?
Okay.
You can. It's going to take some time, though, because this is not a road. And it's the open tundra with deep snow, and you got the snowshoes, of course, so that's kind of helping you, but it's going to take you a while to get all the way around there. 240 feet.
Okay. How long will it take me to sneak around?
You move at half speed whenever you're sneaking, right?
I have no idea.
I'm going to say you do, because I don't know the exact rules for 5th edition. So,
I know what I got sneak attack, but I don't know.
Sneaking speed. Maybe.
Speed.
According to RPG Stack Exchange, the travel pace rates on PHP page 100 slow. 2 feet. Is able to use stealth. This rate is 20 feet.
200 feet per minute.
200 feet, what's that supposed to tell me? 200 feet for a minute? Okay. So
Yeah.
that would mean that would take a minute, so 10 rounds for her to get all the way over here. I'm going to say that this sled is moving
20 feet per round is what this is.
Yep.
It's 20, yeah, so 20 feet per round.
200 feet per minute.
Yep, that's it. It's for stealth, not sneak. Ugh.
So what's going on?
I'm going to stealth my way around, which is 20 feet per minute.
You got to
Per
keep
round.
in mind that this cart is still moving. It's slowly moving.
Oh, I thought they were stuck there.
They're not stuck, they're just straining. I mean, it's hard, it's slow going, but it's definitely going. So by the time you get all the way over there, they might have already caught up to the wagon.
Oh. Okay, sorry. I thought they were stuck there. Okay.
They're not
You're just-
stuck.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well then I can sneak myself up there and do a stealth attack.
Alright.
Sneak attack. But I get advantage on sneak attack.
Yeah.
Alright, well then I guess I'll do the first instead of sneaking all the way around then because I didn't know they were moving, sorry. I guess Logan, myself, and the wolf will sneak our way up, and then I'll try to initiate the first sneak attack.
Okay, so you're all staying together now?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna just stay together now. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. We thought it was stuck. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I probably didn't say it very well. No, it's not stuck. They're just fighting with it. Like, it's hard going, but it's still going. So, okay. Then I'm going to say that because you're going straight there, which is probably a smart move, but, like, I'm going to say it's probably moved about this much in the time that it's taken you guys to plan. So, this is still... I guess this one is now qualifying as your group. Get over here. All right.
I will probably... I'm thinking I should fly over and fly in between and try to shoot arrows at anyone who tries to close the gap between the big wagon and
I think we should take out the goblin in the wagon.
try to take him out. Okay. So I will try to fly over while they initiate the attack.
I just don't want that wagon getting.
But I'm not going to have them slow their attack waiting on me.
Okay, so you know that there's 6 goblins right here, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you are going to go where?
I'm going to keep flying over. But if you want, we can just start the combat as if we're all in that big clump. I'd just be like 60 feet in the air when that happened.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Yana's going to try and get a sneak attack?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to make her roll a stealth check now.
Ooh. Oh.
21.
Holy cow.
Damn.
Okay, well, they're at disadvantage, but unless they get a nat 20, they're not going to see you. All right, they nat 1 at least one of them. So, yeah. All right, so you easily sneak up Yana. What color do you want, Yana?
Oh, I don't give a crap.
I wish someone had an opinion.
Just color I can see.
Green.
Something bright, like a bright
Green sounds like a
green.
good one. All right, so Yana is the green, and she's snuck up here. And okay, I guess I should probably have the goblins now, shouldn't I? All right. Okay, so Yana, I'm gonna put you right here for now. Oops, pretty big for a halfling. All right, green Yana.
Ego.
Eagle. All right, so goblins are, man, it's a big spot for goblins. Okay, 16. Goblins right here. Goblins right here. This is the sled. I'm going to make it clear that this is set. Oops, that was way too big. Goblin right here. Goblin right here. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess goblin right here. Okay, so Yana, you sneak all the way up here. I just rolled for their entire group. Even if I hadn't given them disadvantage, they would have lost that horribly because you stealthed the hell out of that. All right, so you're attacking what? This one?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Okay. And you're standing right here, you think?
Yep, that's fine. Yep, I'm just
And
like.
where's everybody else? Do you like before she gets up there? Are you guys just staying back here? Are you prepping to throw something or?
I'm flying 60 feet in the air, and I have my crossbow ready.
You are blue until I am told otherwise.
Sure, blue works for me.
You're up in the air, but daggone it, go away. This is really hard whenever you don't have an actual board in front of you. All right, blue did not seem to be blue.
Yeah. Make me red then.
Red.
Red. There we go.
Okay, so you're up in the air, and Banner, are you just getting ready, or?
I'm starting to make my way down there, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I do have advantage on Seek Attack. Okay, cool. All right, I've never done Seek Attack. Half the reason why I wanted to do a different.
1, 2, 3,
I will
4, 5,
prep
6.
action for when it hits the fan.
Yeah.
I will fire an arrow at the one closest to the wagon.
The one closest. Oh, so up here.
Yeah.
So after she hits her sneak attack, you're going to hit this one
Yep.
from the air.
Yep.
How does that work? Aerial strikes. Like, do you need to be trained for that, or you just get to do that no matter what?
Get to do that. It's a crazy powerful thing about being in an air croaker or an owl in
Totally
this case.
broken. Totally broken.
Okay.
Lots of information about
I
it.
will-
Restrict me later. I'll completely. If you want to change my race later, I'll be fine with it.
No, it's okay. I mean, I might change that a little bit, but it's okay for now. Okay, so, all right. So are you going to ready an action or anything like that, Logan? You want to get like whenever it starts, do you want to like run up there and start attacking as soon as she hits or something like that, or take your turn immediately after she hits and all that? Because you're in a surprise round right now. They don't even know you're there.
I'll just be ready for an attack, but I'll have Crucifix be up there, sneaking up and attack.
Okay. Okay. Awesome.
Nice.
Alrighty, then I guess it started. I apologize for the ghetto ass nature of this, but
It
as
works.
good as as good as I can do right now. Okay.
It works. It works.
Then, Yana, you sneak attack the first goblin. Go ahead and do that right now.
Advantage. Okay, I got a 17 to hit.
You nailed him. Yep.
Okay, I need a D8 and a D6. D8 and a D6. Oh my god. Let's see. 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yes.
Then I believe he is dead. So right off the bat, bam! Yana just blasts him. So is it this one you got nailed?
Yes, the one right in front. Yes, yes, yes. Yep.
Okay.
I just
He's dead.
that's perfect spot. I just know.
Okay. Then he is dead. I'm going to say that means he is now annoying, difficult terrain, but dead. All right. Awesome. All of them freaked the heck out. Taro, you fired your arrow at this dude?
Yes.
Do your thing, my friend.
All right, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a hit. 21.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's a good hit, too. 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yep.
Suddenly, 4 more goblins pop out of nowhere. No, I'm just kidding. But, okay.
On my part.
You guys are blasting the hell out of this guy. Okay, he's dead. So, okay, so he's gone now, too.
All right,
Yeah.
and I will use my movement to start moving closer to the big wagon.
Okay, so you're moving, how, like 30 feet?
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Our goblins appear.
I screwed that all up.
Should be 6 spaces.
Okay, so right here, does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. All right, and you use your feet. So and then Banner, you go. I'm not making anybody roll initiative just because of the weird way this started, but that's fine. So Banner and Crucifix, you guys are running up there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, like, do you both go separate ways, or you both stay together?
Let's go separate.
Okay, so Banner, got a preferred color?
Go blue.
Blue. There's no blue.
Teal.
Blue. All right, you will be blue. Right here, you thinking, or
Yeah.
That's probably about as good as you can hope for right now, considering how far away you were. So, okay, so you're right here. I don't know why it's white instead of blue.
Actually, what's a great choice?
That's a great choice.
All right.
Can I be white?
Oh, you want to be white?
I can see it better. My green kind of actually.
Ironically, let's just make the black dog white. But okay.
Oh, it's fine. You do whatever's easier. I'm just like,
But-
whatever we can see.
Yeah. Are you guys having a hard time seeing these?
No,
I'm
it's
doing all right.
fine.
I can do better. Okay, so you moved right here, and man, what do I make the black dog whenever the goblins are black? I'm gonna make him just baby blue. All right, so he ran around here. He's got tons of movement, so he can totally do it. And you told him to run down there and give aid to our friends.
Yep.
So he's probably running right here to kind of be close to everyone. So, okay, so you're attacking this one?
Yeah. So I roll a DE20.
D20.
Yep,
Okay.
D20.
13 plus what?
That was a 13 to hit.
Yeah.
Well, plus, what are you hitting it with?
Should be my longsword.
Okay, so you should be able to have your attack and go to your longsword, and it's going to do your attack bonus. You should have something like a +4 or
plus
a +7.
5.
Should be a +5.
Okay, so you got an 18 total, so it'd be your d20 plus 5 every single time you want to attack.
Okay.
So that's going to be an 18 to hit.
Okay.
You nailed him. These guys are going down hard.
Okay, then you go next to it. It says your damage, so you should have something like are you a 1d gate?
Yeah.
He's using
Is it longsword?
1d8. Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be 1d8 plus 3.
6, and that'd be 9.
6 and 9. He's fucking dead. All right. So another dead gobbler. Can't see that at all.
If it was a Yeti, we'd be dead, so.
Yeah. Yep. You're lucky that that Yeti had moved on to greener pastures or wider or whatever. All right. And Crucifix is now attacking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was all of your attacks, right, Logan?
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Awesome. All right. Now Crucifix is attacking. He's gonna, because he's just that type of dog. He's probably attacking the one that's closest to Yana. So he runs up and bites. I will roll his stuff. Uh-oh. Rolled a 9. Where are his stats?
Are you not going to call that a flank?
What's that?
Are you going to call that a flank or not?
Oh, I guess that is a flank. Good. That's nice to know. Because he just got a 9. Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks for saying that, because I didn't even think of that. All right, so yep, that was a 9. A 19. So definitely a hit. And Crucifix does 2d4. Need a faster way of doing this, so 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. He grabs the goblin and starts shaking it back and forth, and it is dead. It is a dead gobbler. Too many menus. Here we go. So, dead gobbler. All right. So, these two goblins are now shitting themselves. Like, they're bad day. Bad day is all around. Roll initiative, everyone, I guess. They're freaking out. You guys just exploded up. Like, as far as they're concerned, they're hot, they're sweaty. You guys just exploded out of the darkness like terror on wheels. And
What's your initiative?
Initiative.
16.
Plus 3.
Where's-
Oh.
Where my initiative would be at?
Yeah.
How do you determine your initiative? What determines your initiative?
Dex bonus.
Dex?
You get
Dex.
+4. But I
Yeah,
get
okay.
I only got +3 to it.
What would it be under?
Okay, so
You just roll a d20 and then you add your initiative score. It should be at near the top of your script.
Oh, plus
page.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
21.
Surprisingly, you are going to be the third one.
What's going on?
Carol, you can go with your.
24.
Are you guys writing yours? Jeez. Are one of you guys going to keep track of my initiative for me?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'd really love it if one of you would. I've got so many menus.
I'll put it however. Here, I can write on the right. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I am assuming that I go first at 24.
I got a
So,
2.
You got a 22, and then Logan got a 21.
We all rolled extremely well.
Gosh, dang.
even the goblins did well, but you guys blasted them out of the water, it sounds like, so far.
All right, what did the goblins get?
They are at an 18 with their initiative added.
All right,
And is the wolf sharing
Logan.
Logan?
No, I rolled for him. He's Would that make it easier if I did that in the future?
Yeah, you do the wolf deal.
Okay.
What'd the wolf get?
The wolf got daggone it, where is it at? A 13, so he's a little slow on the draw.
Gosh, he sucks.
He's still over there shaking that goblin back and forth, trying to make sure it's good and dead.
Crucifix, drop it out of your mouth.
All right. I go first. I'm actually thinking about dashing to the wagon before that goblin takes off on the wagon.
Okay.
How far away is the wagon from where we're at? Can I make it there?
It is another 120 feet away, so you'd have to run, and you wouldn't make it there in one turn. No.
Okay. I'm still trying to go. I'm still trying to go there in time.
I'm going heading that way, so yeah.
Oh, you're gonna go that way?
Yeah.
Should I leave it
Rocco
to
was
you
already
then?
flying that way.
Oh, you guys. Oh, you're already halfway there. Oh, okay. Well, then I'll
Nah.
just.
Wait, fifth of the way.
Okay. Can I get a better view of what's the goblin on the wagon?
Uh,
You can move the map.
No, as
you're
in
not- you're
if I
more than
move
likely. Sorry.
Sorry, if I move Yana to the side, can I get a better view of the goblin on the wagon?
It's all shadowy illumination, so like you're limited to like you just see vague shadows over here. Like you actually, I guess they do have lights over there. So yeah, you see it now. I'd say that you do because between your dark vision and the fact that they've all got torches on the wagon, I'd say that yes, you see it. There is a goblin up there, and you're seeing that just now the goblin is seeing you. The goblin saw the whole thing, like didn't see it before it happened, but after you guys blasted out of nowhere, like she starts going giving screeching and giving orders. Okay, let me see. His body blows. Okay.
Let Banner and the Wolf take care
You
of the
can
other.
see that the goblin in charge, like you're assuming it's the lead goblin. She's got a falcon on one arm, and a torch in the other.
Ooh, a falcon. A goblin with a falcon, man.
Wow. All right.
Surprised
I'm gonna
the goblin took off.
actually take a 30-foot movement towards the wagon without getting an attack of opportunity by that one on the bottom, that goblin on the bottom.
So you're gonna
Okay.
Oh,
So I
you're
think-
Engaged, they're all dead.
zooming 60 feet?
No,
Would be
no,
normal.
I'm not gonna dash.
Oh.
I'm gonna move 30 and use my bow.
So you're moving.
Yeah, move me 30 feet closer to the wagon without giving that one goblin advantage.
Okay,
Or-
so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that kind of like what you're thinking about right here?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Can we tell which direction the wagon's gonna try to head?
It's already pointed towards away from you guys.
Okay. And I have a sight of this goblin, right? Like I could hit it with
Yes,
my.
you can see the goblin up here. She's on top of the little thing. Sorry, this is super crude. I wish we had an actual board to look at, but there's
That's
a
fine.
little gobbler standing. You can't see that at all. Just looking for something that's not white. Yeah, a little gobbler up here. Yeah, that's a goblin.
There you go. That works.
And a bird. Beautiful. All
All
right.
right. That was beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, goblin over here standing on top of this big old wagon. It's a big wagon. Like
Okay.
it's like, but you like from that distance. I'm gonna roll perception.
13.
Say what?
13.
Okay, I'm going to say that you can tell that the wagon, despite its size, doesn't seem to be full of that many goblins. Like, you can't see anything. And, like, she's given orders, and, like, even after she started giving orders to the goblins down there, not a whole lot of movement has gone on, but you can definitely tell there are goblins inside of it.
Oh, inside the wagon?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be aiming at the one that's driving it away.
Okay, that is...
I'm going to do a free action to drop my rapier, and I'm assuming it's not going to get, like, lost in the snow, right?
I might make you find it, but it's not going to be unretrievably lost.
Okay, so free action to drop it, and then pull out my short bow.
Okay.
And then I'm going to aim at that goblin.
How good's the range on the short bow?
It's pretty damn good. Hold on.
Short bow's actually got really good range.
20.
The short bow is a 80 to 320.
60,
Is that it?
70.
20?
Yeah, the 80 though.
Oh, the 80. Yeah, the 80 is
Or
pretty
get
short.
disadvantage.
Yeah, no, the longbow is I think 40. Now it's 40.
I don't think you're quite close enough to hit her. Like, well, you can with the most extreme one, but it's going to be taking it's not going to be at your best one. It's not going to be at the 80.
Okay.
She's not actually located right here. She's standing on top of this not three-dimensional thing I've drawn. So she's actually like right around here
Okay.
in terms of her actual positioning. And
That's what I was asking. Is like, can I see her like to hit her without like?
oh, I'm sorry. Like, you can see her to hit her, but you're gonna have to be using your longer range.
Oh, that's what I wasn't aware of. Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll take it. That's alright. I'll try. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. I got a 21. Actually,
21.
21 to hit.
Oh wow. Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. Yep. You hit her. Go ahead and roll that up.
So I'm trying to find my D6. Oh, man, did I lose my D6? I don't know. It's gotta be in there. Oh well. Sorry. I'll find my D6 later. I've had like one specific set of dice has been really, really good for me. I had it last night. Alright, whatever. Okay, sorry. Yeah, you didn't work for me. I got a 6 damage.
You did 6.
Yes.
Okay. Give me just a second.
Man, where's it at? It's like this, only a D6. I thought I had it last night.
It's been taken by the dice gods.
Did I lose it? It's not over here.
Someone took
man.
it.
You guys are steamrolling the hell out of this encounter.
You either steamroll or you die really quick at first level.
Yeah, and
It seems like, because you guys have done well.
well, it's all, a lot of it's like on like they don't really know as a DM like what you really have to do, and like you just kind of figure it out first.
Right.
And if you're going by the books, normally the books are pretty soft at levels 1 and 2, and 3's when you have a risk of actually dying.
Right. Okay, so what's going on?
I did a 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay, you did hit her, and you did not quite kill her, but like she is not happy about that. Like she falls over. Like you whip out this arrow, it flies at her, nails her in the shoulder. Her bird goes flying up into the air, and like the torch goes flying out of her hand as well, off into the snow.
Okay.
And she screams. Can any of you speak Goblin?
No.
No.
No one knows any Goblin? Okay, well, she screams something at, like, the dwarves inside. But yeah, she's not happy. Definitely a severe wound.
Did they capture dwarves or something?
Do you mean she was yelling at goblins?
I
I don't know if that was a missing spoke or if he...
Are there goblins inside of the wagon or dwarves?
Did I say dwarves?
You said dwarves.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, goblins.
Oh, okay. I was like, Are there prisoners in there?
No, no.
There aren't now. No, there's no dwarves. I don't know why I said dwarves. Okay, so you nailed her, and who was next in the initiative? Are you done, Carol?
It is me. And she is done.
Okay.
Alright,
The goblins are freaking the hell out right now. Like, they're not happy.
I'm gonna fly 30 closer to the wagon.
Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
Alright, now I'm going to shoot at her with my crossbow.
Okay. You just
And
utter fear in her eyes at this point.
my range on that is... You'll have to tell me if I'm close enough. 80, and then 320.
Say what?
My range on that is 80 without being negative.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Okay. Nat 20.
Not 20, my God.
We're really good
Yeah.
at it.
It was,
Wow.
right on the edge of the book, too, so any further it would have fallen off and not counted.
All right, well, you hit her. She's dead. She gives a scream as your arrow slams into her chest, and then moves no more.
I really should have asked where that hawk is, too, since it's flying up.
It flew up as soon as that first arrow hit. The hawk is technically still in the same spot, but like as soon as that first arrow hit, it took to the sky. Like, so it's kind of directly above her right now. It hasn't had time to move at all.
Okay, because it...
Much like any of them.
Alright.
You're all still going, wait, what?
Does it look... does the hawk look aggressive, or just... I don't know, can an owl gauge a hawk's emotions?
I will tell you that they all seem freaked out. You guys came out of nowhere, out of the darkness of this horrifying midnight hellscape. Even with their dark vision, they didn't see you, and you have slaughtered their numbers to absolute decimation within seconds. Like, they went from having friends to being happy they have their lives in seconds. For as long as that lasts.
Okay. That's it for me.
Okay. Who's next?
That's me. I'm gonna do cleanup.
What was your initiative count? What was Banner's initiative count?
21.
21?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Holy freaking cow. Okay, yeah, you go.
We did insane on our...
You did insane at everything. They haven't been able to do shit.
So
Money in my initiative.
Sometimes the dice are with you.
Yeah. Well, they're here. This wasn't even meant to be a very hard encounter, but you guys steamrolled it.
So I just rolled a 13.
That's probably the lowest combat roll we've had so far.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is there
13
anything
plus 5.
plus 5? Is it?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You got 18 to hit.
18 to hit. Then with the dice.
And then
10 with the D8 plus 3.
10, so what was it?
Be a 10 on attack damage type.
So you did 10 damage?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm assuming did you move like right here or
Yes.
right,
I moved over and cleaned up.
right here? Okay. So you nail this guy, he's dead.
And is there an action I could pull out one of my throwing axes and throw it at the other one?
That will be at a disadvantage because he has cover behind the sled.
Oh, okay.
But like you can, but it's going to be at a disadvantage because you can clearly tell it's not like he's small and the sled's big, so it's going to be hard.
does he have
No.
like he doesn't have a like any kind of a double attack feat or anything though, so he can only do one
That's
action.
right. That's
Oh,
right.
that's right.
Yeah, and he moved and attacked. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll something like that at level...
Yeah, you're right. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Can't
No, you're fine. No, that's why that's fine.
Sorry, not sorry. One of them lives to see another round.
No, I wanted to murder them all.
No. Oh, well, I guess so. Yeah. Okay. So now it's the goblins, and then it's the wolf. Okay. Well, you got about 2 seconds to live. Here.
Yeah.
As a full 6 sec. Oh no, that's.
Guys have just smashed this poor thing. All right.
This has been really fun.
Yep.
I keep wanting to small that, and then I shouldn't do that. I need an extra computer. Okay, so what's going on? Oh, I guess the wolf turn, isn't it?
No, it should be the goblin's turn.
Goblins.
I get. Okay, that's right. That's right. Okay.
No, goblin gets no turn.
All right. Okay. So whenever all this was going down, they did see the moving shape of Taru. Taru, you're still holding a torch, aren't you?
No, I got rid of that before.
You got rid of it? Okay, you're lucky that you did.
Sorry, we all would have gotten rid of our torch, and we should have said that, but we all.
That's fine. No, it makes sense. I just wanted to give you the chance that. What'd you say?
I definitely would drop that before I started flying, and I don't know if a torch would work if I'm.
I'm pretty sure it would, but I don't know. Torches are kind of hard to put out, so I would assume that it could, but it would make sense seeing as how you all snuck up and through that camp that you all would have anyway. So okay, good. It's good that you didn't, because now the goblins finally get to actually have a say about things, which isn't gonna be okay. So this goblin right here basically just goes screaming. Like, he's horrified. He's had a rough day. How fast do goblins move?
He'll have to. Wolf's going to get an attack of opportunity.
Speed 30. Oh, I guess he does have to take a disadvantage. He's climbing up on top of the cart. I don't know. Like,
Siege is his action though.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, if he wants to disengage, but then he's gonna lose his attack.
yeah. He's taking a disengage. So that's like, what is that? Like, is that like a movement action? How's that work?
So disengage for your action, you simply get the ability to avoid getting attack of opportunities made against you.
But as a result, he can't. No, he's not taking a disengage. He's freaking out. He's scared as all get out. So he's running away. So yeah, definitely attack of opportunity against him, because he's not thinking straight. All of his friends are dead in seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see if the dog kills him.
I love double arrows.
Okay. Thankfully for him.
Immediately.
Okay, he runs off screaming. The crucifix takes a wild snap at him, but he manages to just barely avoid it, like pure luck. Barely manages to avoid this crazy, scary dog, and is running off into the wilderness. Like,
oh, I got my arrows.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm down 2.
So he looked right the hell out and is running off in utter terror. Okay, and it's a big but. Okay. Sorry, give me just a second. I need to read this.
18 to what?
18 for both. I love this, how you can just click the number.
I know. There's pros and cons of this app.
Yeah, there's a few cons.
Okay. Sorry. Now it's the rest of the goblins' turns, and they are firing upon Taru, but thankfully Taru is up in the air. So they are using their, what do they have? Short bows? Yeah, they have short bows. Okay. +4 to hit. Reach 80. They can totally hit him. Okay. Okay, that one misses horribly.
What's happening?
You're being shot at by the wagon goblins. So there's that. There's a 7. That one misses horribly.
My AC is only 15. Oh, you should note if you're looking, my AC is only 15 currently since my shield is put away.
It doesn't matter. None of them have rolled higher than a freaking 7 yet anyway, and that's even with... That's not even me giving them disadvantage, even though I'm giving them disadvantage. It's the first roll every time.
Okay.
Okay, that one was a 15 and a 15. And seeing as how your AC is a 15, and I rule that defender, that all ties go to defender, so that one just almost hit you, but like just barely your armor deflected it off of it.
Oh, wow.
That is right, though. It like all ties go to defender.
I can't remember. Does
I
Max
thought it went to the defender.
Okay.
I rule that, to me, it makes sense that all ties go to defender, so that's the way I'm going to do it.
Thought that
Okay,
Max-
finally, a 17. Watch this next one be a 3. And it was before I even finished. So, yeah, all freaking 4 goblins inside of that wagon missed Taru repeatedly, consistently, and beautifully.
Wow.
So, they're screaming. We're sorry!
Now you're dead.
No, they don't know Cobbin. So they all failed. Like four arrows whiz by you. One of them hits you and does nothing. So congrats, Taru.
Wow.
Wolf's turn.
I guess so. Oh, the wagon's moving away now. By the way, sorry, I should have mentioned that.
How fast is the wagon moving?
Oh wait, no, that their leader's dead. Never mind. The driver of the polar bears is dead, and they just shot all of their possible chances to get away. Oh, they only shot you once though. All right, they are all leaving. So one of them climbs up on top of the wagon, and you can see that he's clearly like he was one of the ones that shot at you. Like he just took a pot shot at you and then ran out the back door to go check on their leader, and like so he's climbing up the side of the wagon to get, and like is just now seeing that their leader is dead, and that's why she's been suspiciously quiet, but clearly going after the reins.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Will I still have disadvantage from my spot? Did you have disadvantage?
He isn't. I'm sorry, what?
I was just curious if I would have disadvantage still.
I believe so. You haven't moved yet.
When you move again, you should be able to cover
Once
that.
you move again, you'll be within 80 feet, so your bow will be able to hit.
Okay.
Okay. The one that's standing, like, he's not on top of it. He's clearly using the wagon as like cover, the one that I just described out there. But he's like on the outside of it, on the opposite side from you guys. So like, I'm just gonna put a little dot there to make it clear where he's at. I keep making this thing small, and I know that you guys don't like that. Okay, so he's like, whatever, right out. Why isn't it going? Clear. He's right out here, but climbing up the side of the wagon and on the opposite side from you guys. So, it's all you guys now. He is not a clear target, though. Sorry.
The wolf's turn.
Oh, it is the wolf's turn. Okay, well, as far as he knows, like, he's chasing after this goblin. Unless someone's got different orders for him. So,
I whistle him back.
what's that?
I whistle him back.
Okay. Okay, so you're just whistling him back?
Yeah, just have him come back to me.
Back to you? Okay. So he's not taking any other turn?
Have him head toward the cart.
Role play it.
Role play it.
You could whistle and point your sword.
That way! Go after him!
He was just getting ready, so he used up a couple of feet of movement going after this other one. So, but then you whistled at him and like got his attention and pointed at the other wagon?
Yeah.
Okay, so he changes his mark, lets that one go, and starts beadlining it over there. He has a 45 feet of movement, so it was 10 feet I just used up. So 20, 30, 40, 45, and he's making the dash action, which doubles his... what's the running actions do? Does he get to move like 5 times or 4 times his speed with a run?
No, it just doubles your run speed.
It
You
just
get
doubles it?
move action again.
Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. 45. It's better. Okay, so he's heading that way, running as fast as he can. All right. Next, he's used up all of his actions.
Okay. It's my turn. Can I now move about 30 feet to where I'm no longer at a disadvantage on shooting the guy that just climbed up to get to the reins?
So you're moving 30 feet towards the wagon?
Yeah.
It's like that?
Yeah. Should I be good now and I'm no longer in disadvantage?
You're no longer at disadvantage for hitting the wagon if there was anyone out there for you to hit. But remember, there's 3 more... What's that?
I thought there was a guy that just climbed out of the wagon.
There is, but I very specifically said he climbed out on the opposite side and is using the wagon as cover from you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that.
So no, I kind of changed it midway throughout my speak. I realized it was a really bad idea for him to just be out there in the open for you guys to peg full of arrows until his next turn.
What I'm going to do then is I'm going to use my action to have picked up my rapier and put it away, and then move.
So I'm assuming you did that before you moved
and then
up?
Moved 30 feet. Yeah.
So yeah, you're fine then. You used your action, picked up your rapier. In fact, I don't consider picking up a rapier that was right at your feet that much of an action. So if you want to...
Bonus action for it?
I'll let you have a bonus action.
Okay. Do I need to use an action to, like, put it away or anything, or no? I just don't want to lose my rapier, but I want to keep my bow out.
I don't blame you. I'll let you throw it down in this spot. You grabbed it up in your hands, and can drop it, and now you can do an action to use your bow. Does that make any sense? You reached down, grabbed your rapier, ran up, and then dropped it again. But now you still got enough time to shoot off a bow arrow if you want.
Yeah, but I can't hit anybody from here.
You can. It's just not. They're gonna still have disadvantage because they're taking cover. Both the one inside, the 3 inside, and the one outside are all in cover. The one on the outside is pretty much complete cover, and the ones on the inside, what does it say?
Not half cover.
A guy was willing to get here. 3/4 cover. How the hell does that work?
That's up to you. Most of the time for 5e, they just call it advantage or disadvantage.
Okay, then disadvantage. You'll still have disadvantage, but you can take a shot at one of the 3 inside of the thing, the wagon.
Okay. Then how about I'll just keep the rapier in my hand, bow in the other, and I'm gonna run another 30.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And then I'll be in.
Okay.
And why they would specify, though, is for a lot of people's homebrew, what I've been hearing, at least, I don't know how true this is that they'll do 1 AC for each quarter cover.
Oh, 1 AC for each quarter cover?
Yep. So half cover would be 2, 3/4 would be 3, full cover would be 4.
Okay.
But that's all dependent on the DM's choice if they want to go that extra craziness.
I'd say that, like, the one behind the wagon has pretty much full cover right now because he's got a whole wagon between him and you.
Yep.
And he's barely even peeking over the top.
I just like advantage, disadvantage, but it's up to you.
The ones on the inside are, I'd say just disadvantage is fine. I might change my mind later in the game, but for now, this seems like decent rules. Especially, yeah. I don't know, I'm half tempted to give them better just because of how good you guys are doing, but still.
We're rolling extremely well. The
Yes,
fact that
you are.
we've gotten below like a 13 for our roll is crazy.
So who's next?
That was your turn? Alright.
Your turn.
I'm up.
What you doing?
Can I fly around so that the guy is no longer undercover that's trying to get the rain? How far away is that, actually, if you could just tell me distance?
Oh, actually, I forgot about the hawk. Mind if I do that real quick?
Yeah, do the hawk.
The hawk's angry. Like you just killed its owner. The hawk is flying straight at you, Taru, up in the air. So the hawk flies up and goes for the eyes, basically.
I will eat you.
You speak like bird.
Okay. Hawk rolls an 18 and sorry.
It doesn't bug me at all.
It does. Oh God. All right. Okay. It rolls really well, and I'm assuming that counts as a dex weapon, so that means it does 4 damage to Taru.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Like, yeah, the hawk's done better than anything on their side so far. Like, nails you in the head. Like, doesn't get your eyes, thankfully, but like it scratches up your face real bad.
That goblin raised him from an egg.
Right. So it flew up there, slapped you in the face with its claws, and like I guess that's it for its movement. I'm gonna say that it also kind of flew past you a little ways, so the hawk ended up, I don't know. I know that's not really a rule, but I'm saying it's a rule. Hawk ended up out here somewhere. Dang it. Yeah, kind of flew past you as it clanged you in the head. All right. Now it's your turn. Sorry, Taru.
Alright, I'm gonna fly towards the cart. My 30 feet.
Okay.
Dropping down pretty rapidly in height. How far do I get?
Oh, I'm sorry. Where were you? 10, 20, 30. So you're right about here.
Alright. I am going to drop my bow because I need my holy symbol. And then I will pull out my sword and shield since my shield is my holy symbol. And I will cast a healing spell on myself.
Okay.
Which
You have to roll for that?
I will have to roll a d8. Making sure to touch. Yep. Alright. So I have to roll a d8. I heal myself completely.
Okay.
Oh crap! I left
I'll go get him in a little bit.
It's just the 2 rugs, 2 turtle rugs.
Okay.
One Peter on.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry. It's 11:40 your guys' time, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're fine.
You got work tomorrow, though, don't you, Logan?
Yeah, I was trying to hurry up, get this finished.
Okay, let's try to wrap this up as fast as we can, guys. Sorry,
Alright.
it's later than I thought it would. I just completely lost track of time.
I just looked at the watch. I'm like, how did we lose an hour?
Yeah.
Massey's back.
So,
But that was my.
Okay,
so
Logan.
who's next?
Logan.
Move up 30 feet. Is there any way do I have the ability to throw an axe at this bird?
So 1, 2, 3, 30 feet. The bird's right here. Yeah, you could totally throw an axe at it. It's within 20 feet. How high were you up in the air, Taru?
I was coming down when this happened, so I would say about 30 feet up.
30 feet up. Then it would be at the farthest extreme of your axe throwing ability, and it might be hard for you to find your axe afterward. Because you're throwing your axe basically straight up into the air, and if it misses, or if it hits anything other than the bird,
Nah, it's
air.
alright, then I'll just stay. I'll just end my action there because I have nothing.
Okay, so do you want to dash? You can take a dash action and move up even more.
Yeah, take a dash action and go further up.
So dash lets you double your speed. So I'm assuming your speed's a 30.
Yeah, 30 feet speed.
So then when you dash, is basically instead of doing an action, you run twice. So instead of doing 30 feet, you'll do 60 feet. But that's all you can do.
Okay.
Yep. So you're up there with everybody though now.
Okay. Goblins.
Goblins. All right. This one finally climbs up there on top of the wagon, and like flips the reins at the polar bears, and they all start taking off in a viscerally direction. And I'm assuming the polar bears can probably draw this thing. I don't see any reason why they couldn't draw at their full speed.
Wolf.
So doop, doop. It'd help if this was a better shape. Doop, 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 doop. I'm gonna say they're right about there. Okay, and actually, before they even moved, though, the other three goblins took 3 more pot shots at. Is this that's Taro, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Taking pot shots at Taru.
Okay, I've got my shield out.
Yep. So.
If we want, we can stop mid-battle. We'll just take a picture of it all, too.
Right. I'm pretty sure you guys have just about got this. Fail. 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 My lord. All right. One of them hits. Jeez.
Got marked. Use my spell.
$1d6 plus 2. Jeez. All right. Another 4 damage to Taru.
Huh?
And that's it. That's their turn.
Okay. Wolf turn.
This guy's running away. Is this Taru?
That's the hawk.
Crucifix?
The blue. So crucifix is the light blue.
The light
Oh, that's right.
blue's a wolf.
So 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. Jeez, I don't know. 10, 20. All right. I'm going to say Crucifix gets up there and is basically like jumping up on top of the thing. So Crucifix manages to get up on top of the wagon with this goblin. So this goblin's freaking out. They're not moving anywhere.
Okay, my
And
turn.
That's all his moves. So, yep.
Okay, move me forward another 30.
Okay.
Am I at disadvantage or am I good now?
You're good.
Alright, I'm gonna do drop my rapier, free action, and aim at the goblin.
Okay.
I got a 20 to hit.
Hit.
I am rolling a d6, not the last one I had, because that one sucked. Ooh, yeah! I got a 9.
Dead.
Alright,
Dead.
done.
So you were aiming at the driver, right?
Yeah.
Stole poor Crucifix's kill. It's okay. He's not selfish.
I am not dragging that stupid thing back. I want the wagon.
Okay. So, he's dead.
Okay.
Who's next?
Alright, I will fly. Alright, so there's 3 goblins in the wagon still?
Yeah, and the bird's flying away too, because it doesn't care about the rest of the goblins. It only wanted to hit you for that one.
Okay. I will try to fly and land on the wagon driver's spot if I can get that close.
Oh, fly and land, you said? I don't think you can, but I'll try. No, you're still not close enough to land on it.
Alright, I'll get as close as I can then, and then I will just do my 30 movement speed, and then I will cast Virtue on myself. Which gives me 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier and 10 hit points.
May I ask why you guys are trying to massacre every goblin on the screen?
We want the wagon.
What's that?
We want the wagon.
The wagon pulled by 2 ferocious polar bears that could one-shot any one of you in an instant?
We aren't going to try to pet them.
Okay. Okay, no, it's cool. It's cool. I just wanted to make sure you realize that mission accomplished, guys. You've got the sled.
Polar bears could eat the goblins too, but it's working for them.
Okay, it's fine.
We just don't want to have to drag the cart back.
Had a better advantage for us when we don't have to fight the Yeti and we keep going.
I'm guessing we will have to let the polar bears go before we get to the city, but still, that'll give us part of the way.
Oh, I should correct myself. The polar bears are still running. Like, you just killed that one guy, but, like, they're still running, because, like, he was, like, lashing into them. I know I said that the thing stopped. It hasn't, actually. Now, that it doesn't make any sense for it to have stopped.
Alright, how quickly are they moving?
They're moving about their full movement speed because they're carrying this giant wagon. So 40 feet. I mean, they're not moving double motions. They're just moving their normal 40-foot movement speed of polar bears.
Alright.
Do we need to just freeze this or resume it next time?
What do you think, Hank? Do we need to freeze it and resume it later? The polar bear's running away. Yeah, we should probably freeze it.
Okay, I can save the screen. I mean, it's super easy. Watch, just bam, save.
What if
Save
what if I'd say
Battle Grid.
what if I tell Crucifix to pull on the rings to pull back and stop them?
I'm not sure he'd be able to understand you. I mean, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be able to understand what you're trying to get him to do.
Fetch, Salish.
I would allow you to, like, if you took time to teach him how to, like,
Shoot the goblins off the inside. I can land on the wagon and pull it, but
Alright.
I don't think you quite landed. So yeah, Crucifix is the only one that's on it right now.
you know,
And I'm gonna have to make this all more pretty so that we understand what these dots mean by next time. But I will keep track of it.
alright. I marked their place in our turn order.
But at least it filled up the whole evening. I was not expecting it
We're having
to.
a lot of fun.
Y'all had a good time? That's good. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Yep.
We had 3 hours and 8 minutes to this game, so
Yeah. I was scared it wasn't going to take. I don't know. I kept being told that, like, surprising how long these things can go.
Yeah.
So,
Even simple things that seem like they should only take like a couple of minutes.
No, it was a blast.
Well, I mean, do you guys think that you'd be able to take over to, like, the battle mapping and stuff like that? Though, like, you mentioned that before.
we can try with this specific scenario of chasing the wagon that's really big.